These are tales of danger and the pursuit of endless riches. Adventurers and heroes from all parts of the world charging into the unknown, setting steel and magic against the most impossible foes, with each time wondering if this would be the last. Storms gather on the horizon, and evil rises from the waters of despair. These are tales of endless adventure. These are the Awakened Fables.
Welcome back, guys, to Sands of Odria. Do a short recap, and then we'll begin.
This is the lip operation episode.
As of last week,
yeah, we heard that there was
last session, the crew had finally jumped into this underground temple, finding various obstacles, but managed to awaken their stony boy, which turned out to be a halfling and a dragon combined.
Kinky.
But with their awakening, the ghosts of the past had wanted their body and blood. If you interfered, you would reap the consequences. So, clearly, you didn't do that. And you had decided, halfly, to fight the dragon. On the other hand, Riker had been very confused about the entire situation. He refused to fight. Instead, he made an ultimate sacrifice.
Of all his items.
Will the sacrifice be enough to quell the ghosts? As they remain, even though you've already destroyed the
brazier?
The altar.
Oh.
Oh boy, I had not contemplated that, but as I believe we left it, I'm currently still in a pretty fugue state, with one giving me the greatest SMR cuddle ever received.
Heavenly
right.
cuddle.
Heavenly cuddle.
One of those toilet paper ads. I'm so
Is that one where they're like playing It Must Be Love? And it's like, must be love, love, love. That one? I think that was top paper they did.
So, Winston, are we still in initiative?
You are still in initiative, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, so I'm going to go to a more practical hug and take the cloak off my head that's been serving as my hat and give you back the cloak of protection.
That's
so that's yours.
Thank you.
And I'm going to give you one of my bone daggers.
Oh, thank you.
To lend.
Actually,
I've got a stone scimitar on my equipment list, so
that'd probably be better.
Tactical weapons. For those listening at home, Riker's sacrifice cost him all of his magical items, which included a +3 longsword, a potent of fire giant strength, a ring of fire elemental command, and a few other accoutrements. But I still have my stone weapons, so that is that.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll keep lugging around this scimitar that I don't remember where or when I got it.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you got it from the pirates.
Yeah, when we fought the pirates. The one that we recruited, the same one where we got
Oh, yep.
The one that we recruited, and it was
recruited with lots of air quotations.
And he was unsurprisingly a traitor. He was TR traitor.
Winston, do we see the ghosts doing anything?
You can see that their aura from a very peaceful, defensive stance into a very aggressive stance. Tracking down.
We could re-roll initiative.
No, I
Is that-
still have it here. I still have
Excellent.
it. All right. So with that done, as the smoke clears, a ghost approaches all of you. You have disturbed our operation. Now pay the ultimate price.
Oh dear.
Anyone want charisma this before?
Sure. Sort of looking up. We are truly, wholeheartedly sorry for this. This was not our intention. As you can see, this has caused us great distress, which I can see has caused you great distress too. Please allow us to rest and name some ways that we might be able to fix this.
You will rest in eternal slumber.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
Now die.
Wait, before you kill us, I just want to say that we're actually we came down here to release the dragon from within the stone to get information about where the rest of them are being kept, so that we could find that, because we have actually I didn't want to say it on the way in because, spoilers, but we are working with some of the living elves up above, the not ghostly ones, to try and get rid of the rest of these feral halflings, their tribesmen, and the disturbing dragons, and also the humans that have invaded the area above during your time in rest.
Says the halfling.
Hey,
This is out of character, by the way.
Oh, I know.
It's just like, Rin's not saying anything right now.
All right. Roll.
I'm guessing deception.
Deception.
Yeah, this is just a blatant lie.
You eat.
My heart is beating very hard.
We have to fight some ghosts. Well, you guys
Does
might.
what I say sort of offer any help?
Yes. That would also help.
Oh, dope. Okay, I feel less worried. Yep, I think that's all of my numbers, because it's not persuasion, it's just deception.
Your better one is the 15. 1, 16, 26 you got then.
Yep. Alright, so my roll is 26.
Oh no, so wait, never mind. It's 12, so it's 27, 28, sorry. We have plus
Did you
12
roll
rather.
it on roll 20?
Yeah, he did it on
Dice,
in the
Discord.
chat.
Ah, must be in the wrong place. There it is.
That's
So,
all.
yeah, I got a 31 minus 3.
I don't know whether
Nice.
ghosts.
28. You can see that they're not having any of this.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if we can convince them, considering all that's just gone down.
You have been placed in a safety zone. So Shalinda has vanished.
What?
Shalinda can dance. She can dance. Everything's out of control. She can dance. She can dance. She's doing it.
Persuasion was highly successful, and the ghosts have banished her into an ethereal plane.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So what does she see then? Like what does she perceive?
You see 3 elves.
Hello, I am Shalinda. My full name is 1 second. I'm just trying to remember. It's very stressful. My name is Shalinda Louise Galahada. How are you doing today?
Only one of them approaches you. So you're stuck here too.
Oh. Maybe. There is always wiggle room for the persistent.
Well, it's best to find your way out as soon as possible. Or you will be worse off than those creatures that sent you here. And when they move, they don't seem to walk. They just like teleport in front of you and then take a step back, and all of a sudden they're about 100 feet away.
Oh. This is very strange.
No.
All right, back to the top.
Yeah.
Riker.
Oh.
Or are we,
Riker, I suppose, is still looking at the stone tablet of the only dragon he's ever met, having done what he wished and being gone again, and him not having a chance to ask him anything. I suppose, as opposed to the end of last session where perhaps he felt a little bit empty, at least he feels like he has done something right. But hearing these godforsaken elves behind him prattling on about something, he would turn back to them with a, like, one being closest to him would probably see it more like Riker was not himself. He certainly wasn't that usual angry man he was before. But looking back at these ghosts trying to paw at this, ex-dragon, he would be like, turn and in full draconic be like, you goddamn parasites can leave this place now. And for sure would just straight charge into the nearest one in front of him in the rage. No, I feel like diplomatic options have probably failed. I feel slightly okay about this.
Hit him with a stick.
Hit him with a stick. I'm going to move in range of 2 of them. I'm going to use my Wild Surge Rage and see what happens. I got a 6, which I hope is a good one.
Is that the teleport one?
I think it
is the teleport one.
I think it is the teleport one. Wild Surge.
That's a good one.
6. No, it's even better. Each creature within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16. Otherwise, they all have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Oh my god.
Oh, against you. Okay.
DC is 16.
16, eh? Alright,
These elves strike me as wise and annoying.
Does that also include the party members?
Anyone that I choose.
Excellent.
So who are you choosing?
Not you guys, because I'm not too mad with you guys. I mean, we'll talk about it. Right now, I need to deal with these. Yeah, we'll get there.
Alright, how many goes? 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta roll 6 times. It's 30 feet. From where you are. Yeah, that hits all of them.
Hey! We're getting back into what barbarians do well. Not an emotional crisis, but smash things.
3 of them fail, I think.
Good rolls.
Alright. What's the DC?
16.
16? 3 of them fail, 3 of them succeed. So from the left to right, that's where the numbers are.
Could you put a dot?
So starting from this guy, I will tell you which ones have succeeded.
Thank you kindly.
You put like a little
I'm going to attack the one immediately in front of me. I'm going to reckless attack. We in this. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, everything with the red dot has succeeded.
Okay, so the red dots are the ones who succeeded then.
No worries. Two net, ladies and gentlemen, first roll 2 net ones. Gotta love it. Riker is still
boy. Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah.
400 chance, folks. Read about it here. And the next one, I got the 22.
All right, 22 is a hit.
Lovely. So we deal a 2d6 plus 1d8 plus 7. Some 18 bludgeoning, non-magical. Presumably they're pretty okay with that. And I use my bonus action to rage, which is all good. So that is my turn.
Which one was your second hit?
I rolled reckless attacks. So my first was 2 1s, and on my second attack, which I rolled with advantage, was a 14 plus 8, so a 22.
Yep, no. I saw that. Were you attacking the same creature, or were you splitting it up?
Oh, no, my apologies. 2 swings on the guy immediately to my left.
Okay. 18 points damage. As heavy as your strike is, because of their ethereal matter, you're not dealing as much as you normally deal.
Da.
All right. Roll a religion check.
Oh, my favorite.
An intelligence-based check.
I got a 14.
Ooh, 14 is good.
That's actually very good for you.
Although you have made this strike, you feel the presence of the halfling dragon. So yes, and vengeance within your body.
Oh, okay.
Their presence remains for all the good that you've done.
Oh, okay. As in, do I need to stay alive?
So it means that your next attack will count as being magical.
Oh, nice.
As well as radiant.
Oh. Lizard wizard, baby. Sorry, I totally fucked over everyone else with my crazy plan.
That was a cool plan. It's a cool plan.
The aura will only last for a few minutes.
Hey, a few minutes of aura is pretty good for him. That's like a lot of rounds of combat.
All right. That's all?
We're finished.
Next up, Juan.
Okay. So
which 3 rolls for initiative, or are we using the past initiative? I'm a bit confused.
We are using our previous initiative.
Yep, it's still the previous initiative. I still have it. So at the moment, in terms of initiative, Matt's got a 28, Faith got a 18, then Liam 15, Thomas with a 10, Ella with 9, and then me at the very end.
All right. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I am going to 5th level vitriolic sphere, baby. So I've still got my shroud up as well, my necrotic shroud, but we'll deal with my vitriolic sphere first. So
I worked well on peasants.
Yeah, so it's a 20-foot sphere. So
you can probably like center it here and then like hit. Actually, you can center a bit further back and then you like.
Oh no, danger close one. Go for it. Hit me. Come on.
No, because it's a big one. So that gets most of them. What about the dude with the line going through him? It comes into his space, so it will hit him.
Is it diameter or radius sphere, by the way?
Pardon, sorry?
Is it diameter or radius? 20 foot.
So I point at a location within range and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. So if I aim it sort of in
It
the
should be
middle
like exactly
there.
4 squares tall then. It should be like a circle that's 4 squares tall, and then you can just move that around.
It will hit everything.
Yeah.
Even if it has a line on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So you
That's
can probably
what I
hit all
thought.
the ghosts.
Cool. So, yep, that was my intention. So they need to make, all of them need to make a dex save of 15.
Dex save.
I think you were onto it. One. I think we got to get these guys down quickly because they seem vicious. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, only one succeeded.
oh,
Okay,
very
nice.
nice.
fantastic. So
12 was my second highest roll.
Hey, nice.
so we've got, and
So
I'm going
this,
to spend.
I'll color the one that's taken the least.
Okay, cool.
Have a green dot.
Before you do that, I'm going to spend a sorcery point to empower that and reroll 3 of my d4s.
Okay,
So-
+3 charisma.
Can you just let me focus before
Oh, sorry,
I
sorry.
answer that question?
Yeah.
Cool.
Great. Awesome. Thanks. So that is going to be an additional 2 points. So 27 for those that took full damage and half that for the one.
And 13 for the other guy.
Yeah. So what that means is at the end of their next turn, they will also take 5d4 acid damage. So should I roll that now?
No, at the start.
At the end of their turn, you'll roll it
Yeah.
when they take the damage.
Okay, cool. And because I have my necrotic shroud up, I can do 12 necrotic, and I'm do it to this guy that's next to Riker.
All right. So, with such an explosive amount of damage, you can see that the acid barely affecting these ghosts.
It's still damage one.
It's still damaging them, but not as effective.
And I think I might move back a little. I'll move back to behind this bookcase.
Good move. That's good damage. We're gonna put it to these guys.
Yep.
And that is, yes, I'll be behind, but look out if I need to. And that's me for the moment.
All right. Next up, Liam.
I want Rin to go forward a bit, and I want you to do an investigation check on the brazier to like see how badly damaged it is. Does he think he could still theoretically do the ritual which he needs to do with it in the state it's in? So I'll roll the investigation check.
All right. Go ahead.
The +7.
That boy is single-minded.
21.
21. It is broken. It can still be repaired with a minor mending had the ghosts not attacked you. But you can tell that the ghosts are one and the same as this this altar, this brazier. They're connected to it somehow. The text on this particular brazier, where you would cast your spell, has remained blank, even though it is split in half.
Okay, because yeah, that vaporized one of the ghosts, didn't it? The
That's correct.
spell that Rin did. Oh god, this is like hard to decide. Like, I don't think Rin's really in a state where he can do much. He's just so horrified. He's just going to move back a bit, and he's going to I'm actually going to have him. He's going to step back a bit, and then he's going to dash away. So he's used 3 so far. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Rin, I can't blame you.
Because he's just horrified at the implications of everything that's happening. And doesn't really know what to do, so he's running. Alright.
Okay. So you're running. Yep.
That's his turn.
Next up, Thomas. So you're inside a different plane of existence. You still get a wisdom saving throw to get out of the banishment.
Let's give that a whirl. What are my stats?
Coming off a bit soft.
Yeah, Thomas, you are a little quiet, just so you know.
Little quiet way.
Hey,
Are
there
you
he is.
probably just far off from the microphone, right?
Yeah, I moved it away a bit. It is +2.
Believe in you.
Here we go. With an 11, you remain there.
Do
You
I
can
get an action or anything?
So you still have your action inside this very blank, cloudy zone. There are still 3 elves in here. You can ask them any questions. You can, just like any other turn. But so, as you make your attempt to go back to your realm, you can feel that this is much like the banishment spell.
And
you feel the atmosphere around you wavering as you're so close to getting back. But
interesting.
It was not enough.
Yeah. And I definitely got the feeling that they like intentionally sent me here to get me out of the way / as like a imprisonment thing, that they weren't really buying who we were.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna cast Sending. And I'm gonna pick the captain, because I'm gonna pick the captain. Greetings, Captain Yusune. It seems I was banished.
Whoopsie doodle.
Would be super duper, one word, lovely, if you could lay some hurt on the ghosts. Toodles for now, Shalinda.
So you hear this all in your mind. Captain Yusune. It pops in your head as you're ready for an attack. It sounds a bit distorted.
will concentrate very hard and respond with sure.
Sent from my iPhone. One word, 25 words yesterday, and you need one. Damn,
Hey,
so
hey,
good.
full eye contact.
She could have left him on red, so you know.
Yeah. Scene.
Or just
Nothing else.
K.
Wrong number and just kill someone. Okay.
Does it withstand? Do you have a limited time, or do you just have a set number of words? So, for instance, I could just use a word now, and then wait, and then use a word in a little bit. Like I could say,
you can only send back one message.
sure.
Yep.
Does
Sure.
humming count as one word?
No, doesn't count.
But it
But
could
as soon as you stop sending the message, it ends. Like even the humming could just be a message.
Mhm.
But that's why there is a limited 25 words or less.
Yeah,
But
But, like,
regardless,
the-
it's still a message.
Then let's make it sure. Busy right now. Give us a sec.
thanks,
All right, that's what
Captain.
you get.
Yep.
So that's what you get from the captain.
I'm just gonna kneel down, in a side kneel, and just put my hands on my lap and just comfortably wait for my captain to save me.
Hope
Okay.
you guys are alright 3v6ing these ghosts.
Next up, Ella.
Is the brazier attached to the floor?
Yes. But remember, one destroyed it with her exploding earth.
Erupting Earth. to
Erupting
sixth
Earth.
level. Yep.
Creating churned earth and stone.
The churned earth.
A fountain of churned Earth.
Fountain of churned earth.
That sounds eerily familiar.
It's awesome that we've used this spell before, or it is our favorite.
Is it in any way a chunk at the moment, or is it just like, is there a bit that's large, smaller?
All parts are. So it's essentially broken up into 8 parts. They're large enough to pick up, throw around, kick around, whatever you want. The Stony Boy, on the other hand, although you had destroyed the brazier at the same time of sacrifice, Stony Boy is still intact. 100% intact.
Stony Boy is large or smaller?
It's the same size as when you would.
Would be a medium-sized object.
Yeah, it's a medium-sized object.
So I'm going to use my as my actor. I'm going to use my telekinetic movement. I'm
Ooh.
going to pick up Stony Boy with my mind, and
Yeah.
I am going to bring it like I'm gonna shoot it over the top of. I'm so technically challenged. How do I mark the book? I've forgotten.
Just if you can ping, you can just left click with the
Oh yeah.
There's the it's a paintbrush on the left-hand side.
Oh,
Yeah, which will let you
yeah.
draw.
Yes. Okay.
You can draw whatever you want. And if you're wondering if you want to delete anything,
Yeah.
you guys don't have that feature. I have to do all the deleting.
Yeah.
Sorry, the guy of circles. I'm going to pick Stony Boy up, and I can lift Stony Boy 30 feet off the ground, and I'm going to drop Stony Boy onto that guy there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
So how high up are you dropping Stony Boy?
Well, have I got 30 feet? I mean, I've got 30 feet of movement, so I would be moving him, whatever is left over to get him there. I mean, is Stony Boy next to Riker right now, or?
I left him on the altar.
He's on the altar.
He would
So-
be in the middle of the altar.
So I guess you probably need to move it like 10 feet and then 20 feet up, I guess is the most you could do.
Yep, 10, then 20.
So 20
So-
feet up, and then just drop him on the ghost.
It's like
I
that.
mean,
Like,
you can move it in a diagonal fashion. You can make it there 30 feet.
Okay.
Because that's an incline of 30 feet.
To be high and to drop it. So that's my action. As
Yep.
my bonus action, maybe I can't do. Let me just quickly check.
So you are doing the Stony Boy drop?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
it's like that Dagger
Okay.
2 drama where I was like, you'll find a little knowledge is a dangerous
So,
thing. Throws a book.
Yasune, I would like you to roll a religion check, please.
Sure. You know that it probably won't matter. I mean, whatever you're going to tell me, I'm going to do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, with a 14, as you make this action, you lift up Stony Boy and you drop it towards this ghost on Riker's left flank. You notice that there is an aura of this dragon rider, coming out of the stone with Riker's weapon. As it crashes into this ghost, it splits it in half as though the creature is still fighting with you.
Yes.
It has done immense amount of damage. And this is what amount of damage you see.
The stone is okay though. Yeah?
The stone hits the ground intact, like, you know, those unbreakable tablets. They just
thank
drop and then they kind of spin in a coin, and this is how much the ghost takes.
Oh, far out.
Ooh.
That's a lot of damage. 53.
Winston just rolled 12d6, folks. Riker's got a new weapon, and it's a block of stone.
Well, Riker's got radiant damage on his block of stone attacks right now, remember?
Yeah. This is the OG Stony Boy, and oh damn, he's a paladin.
We have a new party member. Just throw him at the enemy.
I play a block
So
of
that's
stone.
what you see, Ella. It's the ghost literally splits in half.
That is fine.
Noise it makes when it dies.
Lovely.
It has not gone poof,
Oh.
but its essence continues to wrap itself around that stone tablet. Do you do anything else?
Yes, I do. As my bonus action, I can move Riker. I can move him towards me, although I'm mindful not to pull him into the middle of the.
Brazier.
Or just over. The green square is turned earth, isn't it?
Yep, the
Yeah.
green square is turned over.
But I'm assuming
Alright,
your
so-
pull wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
The pull wouldn't affect that because that's not physical movement.
yeah, you're like psychically levitating. Levitato.
Yeah, so I'm going to move there, which is like just going to move there, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to move Riker if Riker is inclined. This 5 feet. So that's not going to make too much of a difference. So Riker, you can ignore that or not. It's not an attack of opportunity from them because I'm moving you.
Oh, cool.
But if you wanted to get out of the range of them,
Cool.
then
That's very
I was going to move you more, but I only rolled 5.
Oh, it's cool. My only question is, does that bonus action let you move objects or just characters?
So my action was a particular move that allowed me to move objects and or people, but also have a bonus action on a feat, which allows me to do that as a bonus action, to move anything willing or unwilling, or like this. The DC is really quite high, but if you're willing, I can move you my dice roll.
I will take it very happily. I will move 5 feet back out of threat range of one of those guys.
Towards me.
That. Here we go.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Was that all you're doing, Yasune? Okay. My turn. You see the ghosts. Take your acid damage again. Do I need to make a save for that, or is that?
No, it's just
All right.
automatic. So it's
5d4, did you say?
Yep.
Show us that.
Right.
Show us that 20. 20. Come on, 20.
These
20.
ghosts already.
12. That's not bad.
12 points of damage.
These guys are on acid. Acid.
They are
These
on
guys-
acid.
These guys already took breath weapon damage. They must be freaking tough. Like, oh god.
I mean, that breath weapon, was that poison damage or something? So I wouldn't be surprised if that's not as effective on ghosts either.
Nah.
The one who got most messed up by that was Rin, I think. Rin and Yasun.
Oh, where's my?
To be fair, I did heal Yasun up, so she's probably got a lot of those hit points
Yeah,
back.
you did. Yeah. Not too bad.
The ghosts decide to stay where they are, don't they, Winston? Definitely don't attack. Just sit there looking spooky.
It's like you used attract on them and they're just immobilized by love.
I did call them parasites, so I don't know if they're going to be too happy with me.
Fly to
You
each
do
one
want
of you.
Yay.
Just seeing how
Hi.
far they can move. See, this will reach Riker. You get an opportunity to attack Riker. As one of them
Well, this
heads over.
I suppose that's better than my other reaction, and I used the reckless, so I will take that. 16?
16 is a miss.
Okay.
And this one, Rin is too far away. What else am I missing? Liam is not on the board. No, that's it. Yeah, it's just 3.
I am on the board. I'm just way far away. I'm like,
Yep. So that one reaches. There's 2 on each of you.
Hell fuck.
No advantageous attacks on me, but 2 attacks regardless. Here we go. You can see they brandish their blades much like they were attacking the dragon. Seems to be an ethereal mass. Okay, so first, 2 on Riker with advantage on each. First attack.
ooh, that's going to hit.
Those
So 24 is the lowest.
24 hit.
And the
just scared.
second attack
Okay, good, no crit.
is 15 is the lowest.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Oh, do they have disadvantage on these to hit him?
Because they failed my little thingamabob.
Oh, yeah, true.
Right.
Even so, the disadvantage. Okay, cool.
That's right. I rolled twice. There we go. So only one of them hits you.
I thought you were on with advantage. I'm like, oh, what?
No. I'm just rolling twice because
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no,
I have
sorry.
disadvantage and advantage, so that cancels out. So that's
Yeah.
just the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So I hit Riker 3 times. So comes the 3 attacks.
Well, probably not too much damage.
So first one,
Presumably, this is magical as opposed to non-magical.
this is force damage.
Ooh.
Even if you're a werebear barbarian, that's scary. No,
Oh,
it's psychic to this, yeah.
jeez. I feel like I might die.
This is... oh, boy.
I mean, there's dying and
believe-
then there's being stuck.
All
in
right,
a
so
ghost
the
plate
first one
forever.
hits you
Yeah.
for 7 force damage, then 5 force damage, then 9 force
Hell yeah. I probably still got more max HP than Rin, baby. It's all good.
Rin's on like 33
Alright.
hit points right now.
Next, I'll be attacking Yasune. These are normal attacks as well. So I'm just rolling twice. Does a 16 hit your AC?
No.
No? Okay, so 29 is the only one that hits.
No, that misses too.
That misses too? Damn.
No, it does.
Hit.
Take max damage. 10 force damage. 2 attacks on 1. Wow, what is this? What are these rolls?
Oh, jeez.
There's a
He
thir-
rolled a 2 and a 3.
I got a
for
2 and a 3 on my rolls.
Thank Christ
13?
neither of
Does a
those-
13 hit?
No, 'cause I've got my mage armor up.
Alright, you can see them charge up. You're fearing for this attack. As they lunge, you kind of get out of the way just in time. I miss completely. Alright, so that's the end of the round. Then you hear this.
Okay, Ghost, it's
You
time for
will
bed.
not escape this realm so easily as sages emerge from the bookshelf.
Oh no.
We gotta go. I think we gotta go.
6 of them. 1 for each of you.
Oh, Christ on a bike.
What's happening?
Sages are appearing from the bookshelves, 6 of them.
And that's their turn.
Oh.
Alright. Next up, Riker.
Okay. When Rin damaged the brazier, one of the ghosts went away, yeah?
That's
yeah.
right.
When he hit it with his
Okay.
ring of erasure.
Okay.
Throw the stony boy back at it.
I just genuinely thought about that, but I thought like Yesune has good action economy with the Stony Boy, and I've got a mace that deals bludgeoning. Like it's good. It's basically a rock breaker. So I'm gonna burn
It's like-
around, and I wonder, am I? I am still in. Okay, I'm in range of the brazier from where I am to hit it. So ideally, not provoking opportunity attacks. I'm gonna swing twice at the brazier.
Alright, go ahead.
Be 20 and a reckless attack again, and I'm still raging. A 19 and a 12. Christ,
19 and a 12.
Yeah.
All you need is a 10 on the AC. It is just a inanimate object. You hit both.
no worries. I will roll you up damage that apparently is now radiant, which is kind of cool and magical. 15 and 22.
Yes.
Alright, 15 points of damage. You can see that some of the text starts to vanish. And with 22 points of damage, one of the ghosts appears. It's next to you.
No worries. Bonus action because I did not crit. I was holding Great Weapon Master to see if I would be able to attack again if I crit. I'm going to drop Rage and put it back up again because that's a free action to drop it and get another Wild Surge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fancy.
I got an 8. Yeah, boy. This barbarian been taking some lessons, but he doesn't know his class features, so give me just listening. Number 8. Oh, excellent. Cool. A brilliant beam of bright light lances from your chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must succeed on a con save or take 2d8 radiant. I'm going to full Optimus Prime this brazier with another 2d8.
That's amazing.
I'm just saying you could hit the scholar behind him too. That line.
Yeah, I will hit him as well. He
It's-
needs to make a Constitution save or take another 12 radiant damage, which I blow through the brazier into him. And Riker is just like goddamn vampire, like smashing this thing to pieces, just utterly furious with the whole situation.
So you're blasting the brazier, right?
And if I can get that line to hit the other guy, so be it. But brazier is priority 1.
So is this the line like this?
I am sorry. I will. Exactly.
Okay. Yes, you can do that. I was just trying to visualize which one you're attacking because you could have done this one as well.
I think the nearest one is the better choice.
Okay, cool. What do I need to make? Constitution saving throw?
DC 16.
Whew. This is rough.
Is the DC based on your level or is it always flat?
It's based on my con.
I fail with a -2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Winston rolling a -2 on the 20-sided dice. Give it up for the DM, folks.
This one vanishes.
My DC is based on my spellcasting modifier, which is Constitution, because I'm a barbarian.
All right.
Okay, that's cool.
So one of the other ghosts half vanish. You can see them taking on a more physical form. I'm going to highlight the one that has been affected by the brazier. They will have, even though it's orange, it says it's brown.
Brown for physical.
In fact, I'll change that to a blue. There we go. The ones with blues are affected by this sudden blast on the brazier.
Oh, cool. Does it look like they are like beginning to disintegrate? Like this is a good plan?
Yes.
Right, cool. That is my turn. I'm finished.
All right. Next up, Juan.
Okay. I am just going to twin my cantrip. I'm going to try for some cold damage. So because I'm twinning it, I'm just going to go for this guy and this guy. So
All right.
that is an attack. So we go. Ba, ba, ba.
That one in melee or not?
Oh, hang on. That's 1. Sorry, because I'm
So
twinning.
17 for one hit.
Yep. I know. I can see it.
Yep. 17.
And then 15.
And
so
a
a
15?
17 and a 15 on those
Unfortunately,
guys.
both of them miss.
What?
These guys got high AC. They're really hard to hit.
You can tell that they're
Okay.
wearing armor. They are not your typical ghost.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to use my 12 necrotic damage on this guy because I got the shits.
The one with the blue?
Yep. And 12 necrotic from my fabulous wings.
Sparkle, sparkle.
All right. Necrotic damage. With your fabulous wings, no damage has been inflicted. I mean,
They don't like the radiant, but they love the necrotic. Christ.
That's right.
Okay. So acid damage, bludgeoning damage,
They go.
I would like you to roll an Arcana check
Arcana. Ooh.
for free.
It's just a check, isn't it? Yep.
Yep, that's right.
Arcana.
Check.
Beep, beep, beep. That is a
9.
huge 9. I don't know what's going
You're too panicked to realize any of what these creatures, any of these creatures' defenses.
I mean,
But
except
you make
for
an
what I
assumption
see, the
that
radiant. Yeah.
necrotic doesn't deal any damage whatsoever, and acid deals barely any damage.
Okay.
Do you move? Stay where you are?
No, because I'm going to get attacked if I move, so I'll just stay there.
Okay, cool. Next up, Rin.
Okay, so upon hearing Riker whack the brazier,
Yeah.
Rin turns around horrified. And
Oh!
he, 1, 2,
You're
3,
terrified!
5, 6. Yes, Rin is horrified.
He's allowed. I mean, this was his prophecy. His prophecy was use the brazier, and Riker's just like yeeting it into oblivion. Like he's allowed to be upset.
And he's just like, he's just, what are you?
Riker
What
is
are you
literally
doing?
turned into, I have the Allspark. Time to blast.
Yeah, just energy cannoning this thing, which is apparently a thing I can do now.
So yeah, Rin just screams, what are you doing? Do you understand what? Do you not care about everything we've worked for? What everything is?
Riker gestures.
Everything. Why?
Riker looks at a surrounded one and embattled yesterday and an absence of Shalinder and is like, what other choice do we have now, Rin?
We had the better choice. We could have fulfilled what was meant to be done. Do you understand this? This is not a matter of what you want or what you think. This is a matter of what is and what should be.
Riker would look at him and be like, you get to decide what you want right now, Rin.
What?
Look around. This is going to start or end with you, my friend. It's a fucker of a thing, don't get me wrong. But you can either be the puppet or the puppet master, my friend. And I know you've got the capability not to be a puppet.
Okay.
That's it? Oh no, it's your turn.
Oh no, this is gonna.
Sorry.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this. Rin's going to throw back his hood and present his tattoo and turn undead. So everything within 30 feet of him, which is up to this guy. So all have to make a saving throw. I believe it's wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw, or become turned for 1 minute. If they are less than, what's the destroy undead threshold? Is
I think these guys are probably not challenge rating 2 or lower.
well, challenge rating 1. The scholars might be.
Scholars, maybe.
Okay, cool. So within that range, you will hit all of the scholars. What do I need to make?
Wisdom saving throw for everyone. The DC, I believe, is just the same as Rin's cleric DC, which is 17.
Damn, son.
All right, here we go. So this is the scholars.
Oh, geez. Okay, so 2 of them passed.
Yep. So a natural 20 on one and 19 on the other.
3 failures.
We need to change the name of the ship again. Scholar's Revenge.
Oh, yeah. Spooky Scholar's Revenge.
Spooky,
Christ.
scary skeletons.
And single knight. He succeeds.
Oh, well, doesn't he like this guy? Oh, are you talking about the fleshy ones are going to be a bit different, are they?
Yep, the fleshy ones are different as well. So it hits the regular knight, but doesn't affect him.
Mhm.
And this is the fleshy one. Again, I roll
-2.
-2 for those, so those will be running away.
Hit that like button and subscribe
Are they
for
ghosts?
They're like half corporealized ghosts, I
Yeah,
think.
they're a half corporeal one. So they're half ghosts. I'm gonna put a pink on them. They
He's a
will
phantom.
leg it.
Okay.
Winston, can I add
As for the scholars with that blast, with the 2 that succeeded, they're the only 2 that remain.
Oh, dang.
Winston, presumably we can't tell which one of these creatures is holding concentration on whatever is causing Shalinda not to be here.
Someone has to do an investigation check with that.
Cool.
And then with his bonus action, Rin's going to just like shut. I don't want to be afraid anymore. And he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon with a 4th level spell slot. What does he conjure with his Spiritual Weapon? Because I assume he's not conjuring the spear.
I guess Winston gets to decide that.
Yeah.
Conjure a cube of stone.
Cube of stone. No, you get to decide its shape.
I guess that's shape.
I mean, you can make it into Cat and 9 whip if you wanted.
I guess Winston, like, if he tried to conjure the spear that he usually did, would nothing appear, or has his god not turned on him?
No, it would still appear, but you have yet to receive your repercussion.
Yeah. All right, sure. Let's do it. Conjure spear right on top of the brazier, and make an attack on it.
Okay.
Which is going to be.
Make your attack roll.
Okay, it's D20 plus 9. 23.
23 hits. It is just. You need
And
a 10 or higher, so
And it does.
literally you need to roll a 2 or higher on your to succeed.
It does 2d8 plus 5 damage.
That's big talk coming from a guy who rolled 2 negative 2s, Winston.
I know, right? It's rough. It's rough.
That's 16 force damage.
16 force damage. You can see the stone break apart, but it doesn't seem to have the same effectiveness as the radiant or the necrotic damage that was dealt to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
To know.
Roll an insight check.
All right, insight. I can do insight. I think Rin's got proficiency in insight. He does. D20 plus 9. 23.
All right. As this is a divine altar to bring back the dead from a different state of stasis. Only the divine can damage the altar. So physical and mortal conditions will not affect it.
So even though spiritual weapons a cleric spell, doesn't affect it?
No.
Okay.
Because you're using it as a weapon of this plane.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I would like you to make a intelligence saving throw ring.
Okay.
After that attack.
Okay. D20 plus 3. 14.
14, you succeed. You need a 13 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
You feel your head burn as the 3 forked tattoos light on fire. It is a divine fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So take radiant damage. Take 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
Can we talk about the fact that Bryn said, I don't want to be afraid anymore, did something, then his head lit on fire? That's so wrong in so many ways.
Oh.
All right.
It's not funny.
Was that all you're doing, Rin?
That's all he can do. That was his action, his bonus action, his movement.
Thomas, back in the void.
Back in the
Oh.
void with Thomas.
Yep, back in the void with Thomas. Roll your wisdom saving throw, please.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Wait, I
there
rolled
it
that
is.
once.
It's a nat 1.
Oh, yeah,
Halfling.
just
Well, he's
you're
a halfling. He
halfling.
gets reroll. Show us the nat
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
Show us the nat 20. Okay, not
Oh,
nat 20.
6. So 8
Hey.
all up. Your previous attempt was more powerful than this one. Even with your halfling luck, guess you're not too lucky today. What would you like to do?
So how long have you been stuck here?
So, although there were 3 elves here last time, this time around there's 6 elves.
Oh.
Oh, the ghosts are elves.
Oh, those clerics, those scholars that got
We have
exploded.
been here for all time. This is our realm, you see. Our library. When they say library, you reappear in a duplicate of the temple that your friends are fighting. So you're still here. See the other ghosts still studying. You can see your friends as ghosts fighting these guards as well as these other scholars. So you're actually in their realm of existence.
This is really cool. Oh, can I ask one of you for a favor? It's always been on my bucket list. Does anyone look vaguely receptive to the idea?
Yes. Many of the scholars approach you.
Excellent. Please, this is not an act of hostility or anything like that. I've just always wanted to try it. I would like to attempt to push a ghost.
You're pushing a ghost?
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta go full
In
pack.
this
Gotta try and
state
beat a
of
ghost.
banishment, roll a strength check or athletics check to push a ghost.
I mean, pushing ghosts is a good use of time, let's be honest. It's good.
I mean, Shalindra is
it
not lucky
was-
today.
3, so 4.
That's alright, use the
Um,
bad rolls up on the pushing ghosts, then you'll get the good roll later.
So, they actually have a solid form in this particular realm. You actually touch them. You don't go through. What the? And you feel an oozing sensation when you touch them, as though it is their life blood that you interrupted. It does not affect them. You make your attempt at one of the scholars. You can see that they're white. They're quite light, very nimble, and they kind of step back on this act of curiosity.
Well,
It seems you do not have the strength to do such an act. But,
you know, I gave it a try.
yes.
You can see a spectral form of Riker just like rock breaking a brazier in front of you.
Smash.
Riker,
like
because
his-
you're so close to Shalinda's location, roll a perception check.
Oh, hell yes. Yet another great Riker skill. -1. That's a 0,
Alright, you
baby.
have joined me, Riker, with your
Ladies and
numbers.
gentlemen, hit us up in the comments for those 0 rolls.
0 rolls and minus rolls. We're hitting the imaginary realm.
We're in the minus realm, baby. It's all
We're in
good.
theoretical number town. Zero
You
theoretical
kind of look
number.
over to your left. At some point, you thought you saw Shalinda, but you look again and there's just a bookshelf.
I smelled brownies just for a second. I miss Shalinda.
I'm more than just my baked goods, Riker. Goodness.
Glad
you
that's
love
all
it.
you're doing?
Um,
Still have an
Yeah.
action.
oh, I thought my action was to try and push.
No, that would have just been like a bonus action.
How quaint. Well, there's not really a lot for me to do in here. You know, it's a very lovely place.
This is a place of study, you see. You
Yes.
have interrupted our culmination of work.
Not intentionally, and I do apologize for that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play a nice little ditty. You know, just to like enjoy, to give you some new information. And I'm just gonna pull out my musical instrument. I forget what it was exactly. And I just start
Bagpipes.
strumming the strings. And I'll sing a little song about.
A lute?
I think it was a bandolore.
Yeah, Bandalore. All right, go ahead.
Mandalore from Mandalore.
Roll a performance check.
He's rolled well enough to be unbanished. We could really use a 4th body.
We got 4 bodies. Rin's helping now.
Nah.
All right,
Reroll
with
that
that
ones.
amazing natural one,
He rerolls that one as a
Your-
halfling.
yours, with your luck, let's see. Here we go.
That's better.
All right, that's better.
I've
With a
broken 11.
13, with a 13, you start playing a lovely tune, which seems to be affecting the elves in this realm as well as the elves in your realm.
Oh,
You have
So I-
actually inspired the enemy.
I'm
That's
okay.
why when I looked at the one, I was like, "Are you gonna take it?"
Adding to that, can I throw in, since it's also an action and involves the musical element,
Yes,
counter charm?
yes, you can.
It's just like as a nice little way to just soothe their minds and bring them a little more peace.
All right.
We all need to do our part to make the world a better place. That's my turn.
All right. So with that, I would like everyone, with the exception of Thomas, to roll a perception check. This is all for free. This is just at the end of Thomas's turn. 7, you hear nothing.
16.
You need a 10 or higher. 15, 16 succeeds.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You're okay. We're good. It is a scary time.
19. All right. With the exception of Riker, who is enthralled in his new chest beam.
And rightly so.
The 3 of you hear music. Very soothing song.
Neat.
You're not sure where it's coming from, but it's soothing not yourself, but also the ghosts that you are fighting.
Oh, damn. That's handy.
All right. Next up, Captain.
Sorry.
Bear in mind, if you attack the ones that are feared, they stop being feared.
So, and that's the pink dot, isn't
The
it?
pink dot ones, yeah.
The pink dot ones
then
are
the-
feared.
I have to run from Rin.
All right. So, I'm going to, I guess, we've got the ghost in front of me, and I've got the scholar to my left. forward left. I'm just going to attack the ghost first with my Vorpal Scimitar.
All right, go ahead.
So that's a 15.
A 15 is a miss.
Okay, I'm going to do it again.
Do that multi-attack, yo.
Well, I've yeah.
You have 3 attacks now, don't you? Oh, 24.
Oh.
24 is a hit.
Okay. 2, 3, 17 points of damage.
Oh, max damage, yo.
Damn, son.
Wow, max damage. Impressive. What type of damage is it?
Magical slashing damage. So I could correct. Okay, sorry. So in fact, I didn't think about that. It should be the damage should be. So it should be the D6 is magical slashing.
Yep.
Plus 3. The D8. My mistake. I'm not at a D8. I'm at a D6 because I reset from the previous one upwards to D6 from D4. So it's actually 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
So 4 points of psychic damage. So
Yeah, you are.
does full
13.
damage. It is still 13 damage on that one. The one on your left, the one that's blue-pink, that's one you're attacking? Yasune?
Yeah, sorry, yep.
No, I don't think she was
Um,
attacking the blue-pink. I think she was hitting the
This one?
Red
Or
one.
the red one?
red
Yeah,
one, I think.
the
'Cause the
red
blue-pink one will stop.
Oh, you're attacking the red one? Okay.
Yeah, not the
Yep, I was just double-checking because they have different healths and such.
Yeah.
So it's that one.
And then for a bonus action.
To yank that stony boy at something.
No, I
Squash
need
a scholar.
No, I'm going to pull. So, let me just change over. So this ghost here, it's a DC 17 to resist this, but I want to pull this ghost towards me so that I've got as many ghosts on me as possible.
Collecting ghosts.
Collecting ghosts, exactly.
You gotta collect them all.
I'm going to
Click them all.
catch
Ghost
'em
them
all,
all.
gotta catch 'em all.
Do any of the ghosts look like a shiny rare variant of ghost, or just like
Yeah, there's 2 of them, the shiny rare variant.
ooh, shiny rare ghost? Get those
Don't
ones.
be
Horde
fooled.
battles have got a better encounter rate of shinies.
Don't be fooled. When you get into a battle with them, it's just going to turn into a blob of shape-shifting matter, and it's not going to be shiny anymore.
How disappointing. It's Pokemon Coliseum rules, which is no rules.
So I'm going to pull.
Ella, don't you have 3 attacks?
No. So I'm a 10th level fighter with 1 level of wizard.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I get that.
Okay,
But I don't
never
want to rush.
mind.
I don't want to rush.
Was that all you're doing?
So the ghost who I've circled needs to roll a DC strength save, and it's a DC 17. And if they fail that,
Here we go. Here's my strength save. 14.
Nope, you failed.
Yeah,
So
failed
then it is they are moved up to 25 feet in my direction. So I'm going to move them, I guess, as close to me as possible and off.
There?
Yeah. Is that all right? Can I do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I mean, they're ghosts. They exist just in a different plane.
Yeah.
They can still be psychically yeeted, though.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, and maybe I can like yell at it or pull a face or at it, or say you're kind of like looking a bit thin, or you look like the dumb scholar, or like are you Like, do you have to clean up after everyone because you're not as bright as everyone else? Something to make it angry and focused on me.
Okay, so it's
All
a
of those
taunting
comments are
action.
standard.
Roll an intimidation check, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Just being mean to the scholar, I love it.
Yeah.
We're really getting back to our roots.
13. So I'm not trying to stop it from attacking me. I'm trying to get it to attack me.
All right. It will 100% attack you.
Yay.
Yeah, get them attacks.
You've succeeded. You've goaded this
This
ghost.
the one that's after everyone.
And was that all you were doing?
That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, my turn. So, there will be only one attack on Riker. 7 attacks on Yasune. And
The pink ones have to just run from
yeah,
Rin, by the
the
way.
pink ones will have to run away. So this one, run away from you.
Yeah, they have to run away from Rin specifically.
That's right. But they can still attack first and then run out after.
I don't think they are allowed to.
I don't mind if they have a go.
I'm
let's
going to get
see.
an attack of opportunity on pink dot, blue dot.
It can't only move to space on 30 feet of me. It can only use the dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Again, not to metagame your face, but you probably don't want to hit this guy with an attack of opportunity because it'll break his fear.
Oh, no, I would know that.
As I know you do, Faith. So we're
yeah, totally.
So basically, they just have to run as far away.
Yeah, I just have to run.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Have to
that's
run away.
with
So
those two.
Yasune, no, you're only getting attacked 5 times.
Ah,
all right. If you love it that much, you're gonna freak them out, and they're gonna attack them.
Dash, gonna zoom out.
You're making that ghost guy uncomfortable.
I'm gonna figure out how far away it is.
Full eye contact.
feet.
Yes. Good.
suffer you're in Europe.
Okay, I know where they are.
These guys are both spooky and scary.
Alright, so this is where they end up. These guys run away through the bookshelf.
Neom.
You can still make opportunity attacks if you want.
Web. No, I would know that because I heard Rin casting the spell and stuff.
Alright. You get an opportunity attack on the scholar. Just moves a step back.
Oh,
Yep. Okay. And I want to. So, what do they look like? Do they look like ghosts? Do they look like people?
The elven scholars.
Yeah.
They look like ghosts. They're a bluish ethereal form with their clothing much like that of someone who spends all day indoors. They're not wearing any armor. They're just wearing simple clothing. They have a book in hand.
Okay, sure. But do I think they're ghosts?
Yes, they're
Okay.
definitely ghosts.
he's ghost. She's ghost. Everyone's ghosts.
So I'm actually just gonna throw the cantrip create bonfire at it.
Oh.
You got Warcaster, so you can use spells as reactions.
Yeah. So and because I know that some stuff doesn't work, so I'm just gonna. So that's a Dex 15 save.
Still elves.
Oh, dang.
With a 23. They're quick
Yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a nimble dodge.
Cheeky ghost.
Alright, so
I just didn't want to waste anything too big when I
of course.
don't have anything radiant.
this scholar will move over here. One
Which
space
scholar?
away. This one?
Oh no, well, can I have an opportunity attack if that happens?
Yep. So both you and Riker can make a swing at it.
Oh, damn.
Yes, please.
Get it from both sides.
Nah, we got to take that guy down.
Coat hanger this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Natural 1.
Poo.
And a crit.
And the natural 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first brutal critical. Riker deals 4d6. Oh, sorry, 5d6 plus 3d8 plus 7, and it's radiant.
Yay!
This guy takes 33 damage.
All right. He goes poof with Riker's strike.
Riker coughs. He's like, "Fuck! I got some in my mouth." Whoa.
Blah, blah. All right. So the remaining scholar will cast its lovely spell of chain lightning. It will be targeting. Has to be aligned, so Rin is not within view.
Tell me someone got counterspell. Christ.
Anyone have counterspell? Anyone?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
You can-
Counterspell.
All right.
I wasn't alluding that statement to anyone in particular.
No, thank you.
Okay.
It's brand new. It's brand new, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it at as high as I can. I'm gonna do it at 4th level.
4th level?
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm very glad Rin vaporized 3 of the scholars.
Good call.
All right. So at 4th level, I need you to make a spell
10
DC.
plus the spells level.
Because you're 1 short to completely remove it. You need to make an 11.
Okay.
You add your
Check.
spellcasting modifier.
Fuck.
You add-
Can I do my
your modifier, which is 11.
my modifier?
You add
You
your
add your
spellcasting
charisma modifier onto that roll.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So that would be a 15.
No, not your to hit, just your charisma modifier.
Yeah, it's just a. Yep.
Okay.
So it's your charisma modifier.
Yep.
Got it. It's all good.
Too
New spell.
many pages open. That's just 3.
It's 11.
So counterspell, baby. Take it.
Ooh.
That's 11. You've done it. The spell, as it's being cast, you could see the magical circle about to blast you, and just before it gets completed, you go erase, and then it just goes.
I know my lightning. I just suck it all into me.
I love the idea that these scholars like casting this big spell and like real motherly. One is like, "Hey, stop that!" And he looks
Stop
very abashed. Not inside.
That's
Don't
my
do it.
power.
All right, so 2 attacks on Riker, 2 attacks, so 4 attacks on Yasune. Here come the 2 attacks. 2 on Riker. I'm sure they both hit, with the lowest being 26 against AC.
That no hit for sure.
And 4 attacks on Yasune.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield, so my armor class is 25.
Woo!
Nice.
So with that, only 2 hit Yasune, with a 27 being the lowest strike you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 2 sets of damage. Have to do this separately for your various resistances that you guys have.
Thank you, Winston. So thank you. Chain
So
lightning
this is
was
on
pretty
Rikers. You only take all up 8 damage. Having
Okay.
rage on.
Yep.
Yasune. So that's 8 and 9 damage separately. These are all force damage again.
Okay.
And that is my turn. Now, although the sages have vanished, you can see at the end of their inevitable turn, they return.
Christ.
Right.
Can we make a check to see if they are original? Like, does some kind of magic in the room rebirth them? Obviously. One imagines probably the book.
Go ahead.
I presume insight or religion, both of which are utterly garbage for me. That's a 7.
A 7. You're not sure. You're just very perplexed. But yes, you will need to make a religion or an insight check.
Got to stop.
Have a look.
For those listening, all of the scholars just reappeared, which is not ideal. Always knew it would be scholars.
Hit the brazier harder. Hit it hard and fast.
We got to crack this mofo.
But Thomas, you get a free investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Use
You
a
can see
magnifying glass.
You can see the scholars that were around you beforehand. They start to vanish, as though they're taking on a different form.
Nice.
With a dirty 20, your soothing tone has actually allowed them to go back to your plane of existence, as though you're making the link.
Can you follow that tone?
How quaint.
As well, then?
So, knowing this, you have advantage to your saving throw. Starting with
Nice.
All right, back to the top. Riker.
Looking at the guys around me, presumably the brazier is still to a degree intact. Like, I could damage it more.
Yes.
Well, some of these guys went a little corporeal, but I think that's best bet for getting rid of at least these large guys. So I'm going to hit it twice. I'll do my reckless attacks. First one, a nat 20, baby.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That is... Sorry, my apologies. I wrote it incorrectly earlier, but the guy went poof. It is with brutal critical, you roll an extra dice for every dice you would roll. So it's 6d6 plus 3d8 plus 7. Radiant damage.
41.
Woo!
Wow. That's
I love that. Brutal critical life. Second attack. That's a 22, so just my usual. And because I got a crit, I'll use Great Weapon Master and attack it again, because you can't keep a good Dragonborn down unless you kill his green daddy. And that's an 18, which I guess hits again. So 41
yes, 18 does hit again.
Takes us to 57 with another 14 for 71 radiant damage.
Total, jeez.
Wow.
That's
71 radiant damage. All right. So, first attack. Rin, you feel one of the ghosts that you feared vanish. With your second and third attack, another ghost that had been running away had also.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Sorry.
You're making work of the stone. Although the stone itself is intact, much of the text and much of the carving have been damaged with mace-like impacts on the stone writings of this broken rubble altar.
Got you. Okay. One last thing. Could I maybe do another perception check to see where these scholars are coming from?
Yes, go ahead.
No worries. That's a 17.
That's much better. All right. So, as you make a look around, with the ghostly knight still to your right, you actually spot Shalinda by the bookshelf, strumming a little ditty over here. And she is the one opening up the portals for these ghosts.
She just looks incredulously at tiny cute ghost Shalinda playing her lute, just like, I don't even know if I have time for this. Shalinda is playing a thing that is letting the ghost come back, so I guess Shalinda, it's lovely, but maybe don't or do. I don't know.
Unfortunately, you cannot hear Riker. You hear him mouth something to you, but you don't hear it.
Riker seems like he's having a good time.
Riker is gonna take 5 chain lightnings up his ass in 2 rounds.
All right. So, was that all you're doing, Riker?
That is my turn.
Okay. Next up, 1.
Okay. So seeing Riker concentrate on the brazier, I'm going to cast Shatter on it using my last 4th level. So Shatter, a sudden loud ringing noise erupts from a point of your choice within range. So I'm just going to hit it right in the middle of the brazier.
Yep.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere, so that's not that much.
If you center it here, you can hit the brazier and get these 2 scholars.
Sure.
I will need to make the save, but I'll do fine.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. What is my saving throw I need to make?
Also, so you have to make a con save of 15, but a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the
save. All right, cool. Here is my con saving throw.
Guys
for both of the scholars. There's a negative 1. I remain in the negative. That's a guaranteed failure.
Accentuate the positives. Don't ever think of negatives.
My con save is a 14.
No,
Okay.
23 you got.
All right, roll for damage, please.
So Riker passed.
So the brazier that doesn't do a...
No, it's just an inanimate object.
But it's made of stone.
It immediately fails.
It immediately fails.
Oh, okay. Immediately fails. Okay. Sweet.
If it was sentient, then yes, I'd be making rolls. But it just immediately fails. It takes damage.
So that's
nice.
26. 26 thunder.
Thunder.
PK Thunder.
All right. With that, 2 scholars vanish again from the thunder damage.
Nice.
The brazier breaks apart. So everyone within a 10-foot radius of this brazier needs to make a dexterity saving throw as projectiles are being blasted towards your direction.
Oh, no.
16 for me with danger sense.
Ooh, nice.
16 is enough. Need a 14 and higher to succeed and not take any stony boy damage.
I'm glad. We are really putting this barbarian's HP cap to the test today.
Yeah, you just took 2 rounds of friendly fire.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. It's
I
fantastic.
didn't think you'd mind.
Yeah, he's alright.
Yeah.
He's alright.
You're
Well
fine.
enough faith that I never mind.
Explosion, 10 feet. There were 8 rocks, so 8. Wait, there's only 1. 2. Take 2 piercing damage.
Oh, that's a lot of piercing damage.
So, because you have exploded the brazier, I'm going to have to move it into pieces. So, it will vanish from the screen for the time being,
That's a
and I'll be
problem,
drawing circles on where the hell the pieces end up.
because the problem
This
is
is important, because if you're going to attack it, that's where all the pieces are now.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Because it was only divine magic can hurt it. The other stuff just like doesn't get rid of the text.
Yeah, but does it sort of break up the text? If it's in 8 bits, it's not going to break conveniently so that one piece contains all the remaining.
Or it can break conveniently into one piece with all the text, and then I'll pound that one into stone.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm happy with either. Like, I hear you. Like, if you crack this thing into 6 pieces, presumably either all the magic's on some of it or some of it got fucked up.
But it's still not all together. So it's not like if you take a sentence on a piece of paper and you cut the piece of paper into bits.
Yeah, we don't know how well that's going to work on a magical thing like this.
Also, it depends on what language it's written in, because we have a lot of different ways to write something.
That's true.
But if you take a sentence and break it into parts, Riker still can't read it.
Sure. I swear this is a Calvin game sometimes.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. This is more difficult than I can do.
How did it go that far?
You exploded it.
You exploded it. It went up and around. It like bounced off of things. And they're small rocks.
Yep. Never mind.
We'll pound them to pieces. It's
They're
all
not
good.
that far away.
It was an awesome idea. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right. One, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Perception.
Got this.
This is free, so don't worry about that.
Hey, free surveillance checks.
Christ, we're really in the thick of it.
Oh no.
That's an actual 1.
Oh, dear.
Unfortunately.
One has the shits because no one's disappeared.
Yep.
That's understandable.
All right. Next up, Rin.
All right. Can I see if any of these ones near me have text on them?
Yes.
So which one has text on it?
All of them have text.
All of these, so they're all like still got glowing text, so they're still active parts. These 3 near me.
That's right.
Okay. First of all, spiritual weapon can move 20 feet, I believe, isn't it?
That's right. 20 feet.
You can get to any of them.
Spiritual weapon gonna go stab at this scholar in the back.
Go ahead.
D20 plus 9 to hit. 19 hits, I'm guessing.
19 hits.
So that's 2d8 plus 5 force damage. 17 force damage on that scholar.
Vanishes.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, and then I'm going to have Ren move 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to cast Inflict Wounds at the 4th level on this chunk near him.
Yep.
So I got to roll to hit first. D20 plus 9.
If you missed,
12?
it's really funny.
12, I'm guessing
Because
hits.
it is a stone tablet, you need a 10 and higher.
Cool. I hit. So
yes. Was so close.
Yeah, I was really scared. I was planning out my move. I'm like, this is probably going to miss, isn't it? So
You got it.
But you did not, so...
Yeah, I didn't. That's great. So that's inflict wounds. That is 5d10. Oh, wait, no, actually, it was 4th level, so it's 6d10. Necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage?
That's 40 necrotic
40
damage.
damage, damn. Alright. With that, you can see Ghost again.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Where did my ghost go?
yeah, so Rin just runs up to that and, gets his hand, covers it with, this negative energy and just slams it onto it and just, I'm seeing, vibrates it to pieces. It sort of explodes. So, I don't know. Yeah.
That was
And
cool as hell. I love that.
I'm just going to move one more space as well because he has still movement left to get him out of line of sight of as many skulls as possible.
All right. So you're behind there. Yep, you're fine. Next up, Thomas.
Oh, I make my
Wisdom
save.
saving throw. You have advantage on it.
Yeah.
That's right. To the ghost.
Hey.
16.
The doesn't deal any damage to the ghost, but the brazier is different. With a 16, you feel a force like push you out. You reemerge where you're
I
standing
see.
right now. As though, so Riker, you spot Shalinda jump out of a bookshelf.
Shit. Okay, you're. Oh my God, you're back. Thank Christ. Good. I am goddamn glad to see you.
Shoot some scholars.
Thank you.
All right, so in your turn.
Oh, excellent. You all look like you could use a helping hand.
Oh yes. Yeet this guy into the sun.
I wish I could, but that is just not on my repertoire.
Right on. You do you.
What would work well? So, are these fleeing scholars here?
Yes, that's right. So this scholar.
And this is a scholar too.
If you got like a hypnotic pattern, they're like 25 feet apart. You could just keep them locked in with some good tunes.
I am thinking about it. Where and who it looks like the most threat otherwise? One of the
Most threat?
the guys. Yeah.
The one with the green-red dot.
Okay.
I'm good, my boy. You, my girl. You do what you please.
No worries, Riker.
To see you. I lost my brownies in the ritual, so clearly they were magical. I'll make more.
Made with love.
Made with
magical
love.
weed.
Magical love. Yeah. Although I'm clearly stoned as hell, so
Not as stoned as yes.
you were a ghost for a bit, and I could hear your music.
He's
Also, a
stoned
dragon.
and naked fighting.
Wow.
I mean, it's not just pretty standard barbarian
Oh.
things.
I know what I'm going to try.
Matthew McConaughey playing the bongos.
What is going on?
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
So I'm just gonna toddle up to this one because yeah. And bonus action, I'm gonna strum a G sharp. I'm not even sure if my instrument has a G sharp, but I'm gonna strum it. And I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my instrument. And as a bonus action, that is my action, I'm gonna whack him with my instrument.
Alright, cool.
Do you want me to play a G sharp on the piano I've got here so everyone can hear the note you strum?
Go ahead.
Excellent.
Ooh.
That's great yeeting someone with a band.
Alright, go ahead.
Menacing.
So 4.
Hit us up in the comments. Like and
Plus 8.
subscribe for more G sharp.
Smash that like button, ring the
23.
bell for notifications.
23 you hit with your
Excellent.
G sharp.
So that is
It wasn't flat at all.
I think it's a D8 for Shillelagh, plus 4 for Charisma mod. I will use my psionic capacity to re-roll that die.
Alright.
And by re-roll, I mean replace with the D10. So it's 6. So it's 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
Bonk.
Bludgeoning
As-
damage.
I just smack my instrument into the back of this ghost's head. Or
I don't
shit,
know,
I can't reach that high.
You're pretty small. I'm pretty sure you just kneecapped a ghost with a banjo, which is like awesome.
It's like that gif. I'm trying to remember that gif of Bart just hitting home with the chair. Just
I still really get to use this. Thank you so much for being a willing participant.
So you essentially strum your G sharp. You can see like a visible note pierce this ghost's hide, and it vanishes. Poof!
Huh, nifty.
Riker, who's been fighting these things for like a minute, looks in awe at Shalinda, who just made it go away with music.
dong.
Donk, he's gone.
That's all?
Yeah,
Still have
that's
movement
me.
left?
I'm gonna do a happy little jig next to Raika.
Alright. Next up, Captain.
Okay, so
You only have one ghost left.
I know. I'm looking at my sword, and I'm just I bang it against my thigh and go, "Come on, you're supposed to be like a Vorpal sword." And I kind of like turn around. I've got one more like ghost, and I
Yep.
swing twice to see if I
It's
can
very-
embedded in the bookshelf, so
I just need
go
to
ahead.
It's very hard to decapitate ghosts.
shush now.
Not with that attitude. I believe in you, yes or nay.
Thank
Look, if you do
you.
this successfully, we can get you onto nearly headless Nick. He'd love to get a hand with that.
I mean, I hit it. 26 is a hit.
26 is a hit, yep.
Nice.
Even with my
So-
cover,
It's
the bookshelf.
We'll choke his 3/4 cover.
And then okay.
Just half cover. Not
Oh,
3/4 yet.
Just half.
Oh,
Just half. If it was the pillar, it would have been 3/4.
yeah, right.
Um,
So I'm just rolling. Okay. Okay, so 10 points of damage for my first attack.
you don't get to re-roll any of your attacks, like with your various weapon-like features.
No.
No? Okay.
And then I'm going to roll again. 22.
22 hits.
Oh, nice. Good job.
And that's 10 points of damage.
10 again.
Yeah.
2 10. All magical.
All magical.
This one, 10. Alright. So, with that, with your two slashing corporeal attacks, you can see it not having the same ability to keep its form. Creature's bloodied.
Yeah, bloodied.
Yeah.
I'm also going, for my bonus action, I am going to. I'm going to. Well, it's not telling me I can do it. No, I should be able to do it. I haven't done it yet.
What you thinking? Second wind?
Second wind?
Yeah, second wind.
Go for it.
Yes. Second wind, bonus action.
Yeah.
Make your attacks again.
So
Oh,
it's
not action surge. Second
not
wind
action
for it.
surge, second wind.
On
Yeah.
second wind, so it's a D10 plus your level for healing.
So that's that sucks.
Oh.
11 points of damage. Sorry, 11 points of healing.
11 points of healing. Roll that natural one on it.
Second natural one tonight. I'm really
Getting them out of our system for the big fight. It's good.
clearly, and that's me.
All right.
Although, can I just ask before?
Yes.
I'm carrying in my inventory. I have a scroll of protection, but I don't know what type of creature it is
Yeah.
protecting against. There's a roll table here which I can roll, or unless you wanted to choose.
For spell of protection.
So for the scroll of protection, it
Yep.
says works a specific type of creature chosen by the DM or determined by random roll. So I just want to know what it protects against. Hopefully not plants. I think that would suck.
that specific scroll is I believe it was a protection against poison or acid. Because you found that in the belly of the beast, wasn't it?
Yes. Indeed.
I think
So I've
it
got
was
that.
acid. Because
Yeah, it would have been acid.
Cool. All right. So next time we get attacked by acid, I'm good.
Shalinda put it in the brownies. Be careful.
Oh, okay. I'm good to go if that happens. All right, and that's my
No. Here we go.
I'll let you know next time I cast Vitriolic Sphere and you can just throw off your clothes and run through it.
Exactly.
Protected.
All right, to write this down.
Sprinkler!
To write this down for the scroll
Tell
of
me what it's
protection.
like.
Yeah.
It is for fey creatures.
Fey creatures. Okay.
I actually have a scroll of protection as well. What does mine one do?
Also fey creatures.
Oh, they're both fey creatures? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm done.
All right, my turn. All right. 2 attacks on Riker again.
Oh, didn't that guy poof? I thought that guy poofed.
No.
No, he's still next to you.
Ah, he's still next to me. Okay, cool.
The one that poofed was the one next to Captain.
Ah, gotcha.
And 2 attacks on the Captain.
Ooh.
18 and 20.
Both
Against
hit
AC?
me. They both hit me.
Okay.
No, those were against Captain. Were those against Captain or were those against Riker?
This is Riker. Riker is
Okay.
first, and then this one's for the Captain.
Just going to
That's
assume
on
the
the
Captain
Captain.
now.
A natural 20 and a 23.
So I might use my other first level spell and
Shieldo.
shield again. So that would be
so
25.
only one of them hit you with a natural 20.
Now,
And-
because the armor I'm wearing, it doesn't get to use to do
The crit
damage.
turns to. Oh,
That's
no.
right. So this is the only damage you take. I'll just do it. I'll do Riker's first.
Sure.
I'll do it all separate. 5, so only 2. Another 5, so essentially 5. No, it's actually only 4 because there's separate damage.
Ah.
And for Yasune, also 5.
So
Okay, cool.
I'll use my ability to reduce the psychic damage by D6 at the moment.
Go ahead.
So that would be 6.
So I deal
would-
no force damage to you
I
whatsoever.
regain a hit point.
No, that's not worth it.
You can't.
Just block all of it.
He doesn't
Yeah.
give you like a flower instead.
Yeah, nice.
All right, next up, the scholars.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hopefully there's some near me.
So this scholar turns around like he does, floats over here. This one floats where he is already floating, and both will cast chain lightning.
Oh no.
Counter spell.
You can only cast one of them.
And the other one I will use my reaction for because I'm a goddamn wild surge barbarian.
All right, wild
Arcane-
surge.
Oh no! So I have Arcane Rebuke. When a creature forces you to make a saving throw, you can use your reaction to deal 3d6 force damage.
Nice.
All right, go ahead.
The spell will still go off, but you'll kill him in return, basically.
That's
We'll
right.
do some damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, these guys are pretty frail, so you might kill them.
Counter spell. What is the counter spell? What level?
Oh, yeah, what level?
Oh, it's only what have I got? It's
Standard
only
level?
third.
Standard.
Third
Third
level.
level.
So you'll need a DC of 12 or higher
So you
on this check.
get to add your plus
do it.
3. So
I believe in you.
you can do it.
Believe-
Yay!
All
Yay!
right. Only one goes off. A
That's-
single.
God, these things are
Chain
scary.
lightning. So, because it does bounce off of a certain distance.
Hang on, I can't twin that, can I?
No.
No, it didn't.
Do you have enough points? Let me double check on you.
Yeah, it would use up all my points. But I'm a bit scared to do that in case one.
I'm just double checking.
That would be.
before-
It has to have a single target.
Which counterspell technically has.
Yeah, that's curious.
Casting a spell.
Thematically,
Yeah,
I'd
a
say
creature.
it could work.
For boss points,
when you cast a target, it's only one creature.
What's the
It has
cost?
to be the same creature, though. So, because it's a different
No, it
creature,
doesn't.
you wouldn't be able to counterspell the other one.
Oh, okay.
because it's a different spell. Okay.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay, well,
it just
let's,
means that if you twin it, like if you fail, you can still try and counterspell again.
Okay,
well,
cool.
just the one closest to me that I can see.
Okay, so that one goes again. It's like a circular lightning cast, and you just, stab it with your counterspell, and it
I
shatters.
just give it a look.
Yep.
And
But-
the spell turns to stone.
Big glob of churned earth flies into his mouth.
Is it full eye contact?
Yes, it is full eye contact.
Full eye contact, anti-magic.
And the other guy,
30 feet, dexterity saving throws for the three of you. The one, Yasune, and
For me,
oh, wait, all four of you.
how,
Two,
oh,
three.
how is
Dex save,
didn't,
that
isn't
doesn't
that chain lightning?
sound fair. Why? How?
Chain lightning. Yeah, it can leap from target to target as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target.
2, 3, 4.
So you guys are all like it can hit up to 4 people.
just bolts to us. But if it hit me first, I got the 21.
Dexterity?
So is it jumping to 1 to Yasune?
Yep, 1 to Yasune,
Like,
2.
There's like a column and a bookshelf between the
Yeah,
two of them.
she's not in sight.
I'm
really
not actually visible, really, to the. I mean, I would make a call and say I'm not visible to the.
Yeah.
You guys.
No, I would say you're not visible.
No, you're visible.
Oh,
Is it
I can see
dexterity?
you through the ethereal plane. The bookshelf is not physical.
Okay.
oh, shit.
Do I get any because I'm between when it's jumping from 1 to me? Do I get like half cover or something because there's a column there?
Because there is the bookshelf, I will allow you to get that advantage.
Oh, nice. Natural 20 on your arm. So, can you Tower of Will? Can you Tower of Will anyone to help them out? Maybe.
I can. I will. I'll Tower of Will. Let me just.
It looks like Shalinda and Rika both succeeded because they got 23 and 27 respectively.
Or I might just say
Right.
that
I
myself.
did
actually.
not. succeed.
No. That 10 is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I just rolled really poorly, so I'm gonna say, can I? Unless or
Indomitable.
oh yes,
Indomitable.
yes. Okay.
Indomitable. I'm saying that right, folks at home.
You said it perfectly.
what does Indomitable do?
Oh, and I rolled a 4 again.
Wow, that's
It's
3.
And
And
I have to take that one, and
You
I'll
got
add
to
a d6. So that's a 5. I rolled.
What's your dex mod?
really-
It's a dex saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
dexterity saving.
Oh, okay. Well, then just add +2 to all of that.
Okay. I thought fighters they have strength and con maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
no, it's a saving throw. Sorry, let me check. You're right. Okay.
Just double check.
It's +3, so it's not that much better.
Okay, so it's 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep. An 8 is a failure. So those of you who succeeded, you will take half of this lightning damage, and Rika will only take a quarter of this lightning because of your rage-induced state. 56 lightning damage.
That's 20.
I
That's
am
20.
down.
That's 28 for the people who succeeded, and
Yep.
14 for Rika.
Huh?
right
So
on the
what?
bike.
Let me just see what.
Hang on a second. Say that again. It's 56.
Yeah, you take
Uh,
56.
So you
Yeah.
take 56.
So
It's sorry, Liam. It's just a bit difficult when there's two voices saying the same thing but in different ways. It gets a little bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Put that question mark there.
Oh, I did. That's just
Yeah,
for
I'm
in spiritual
down.
weapon.
Yep. Okay, so you will no longer be a target since you are down. A lovely X around you.
I'm down and dying.
Down and dying. Put another
no.
X around you as well.
Oof.
And dying? How
Well,
were you
I'm-
Death
slow?
saving throws.
They're saving throws.
Death saving throws happens on your turn, so you'll.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah, so no
see.
one's dying just yet.
Okay.
down and.
All right. So when you drop to the ground, both of you, as you open your eyes,
Oh no! I've got the Watsy periapt of wound healing.
That's at the start of your turn, I think.
yeah.
It helps
Okay.
with, it helps with your
Sorry.
death saving throws, though.
Yep.
It does help with your
Okay.
death saving throws, which is good for you.
So as the both of you drop down in your spot, as you open your eyes, you can see a very white plain. There are 4 knights heading your way, but in a very calm, welcoming fashion.
Sorry. Can I? Sorry, I've just seen. I actually have absorb elements, the spell, as a reaction.
Yes, you can use that.
If I use that, then I only take half damage.
Yeah, so you would not be dying, and I'll change
No, I
your
would not be dying.
Oh, that's
icon.
super useful.
Oh.
Please don't die.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait, no, I am dying. Sorry, I only had 2 slots. And I've used them.
None
So
of
I
us
am
know
dying.
how to
Anyway.
sail the boat.
Sorry, I am dying.
That's all right. Putting that X is pretty simple. So essentially, you see, you're still, although your body is lying down, you're standing up, and you can see the explosive lightning hit Shalinda in the last second, and continue off behind her. You notice that you are still in the library, and that these knights, these elvish knights, are welcoming you to their realm.
Ugh.
All right, back to the top. So that's what you see as
Stuck-
you hit the ground.
Being stuck in a library forever is like the worst nightmare ever for you.
Yeah, this is.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So Riker just got a bolt of lightning through the back, turns to see what happened, sees Yasun is down, sees one is down. None of the scholars reappeared this round, it would appear.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck those guys. Kill them. Get them.
Nah, I think that is probably what we're going to have to do. I'm going to leave Banjo Patterson over here to deal with this one.
Remember, I hate to be this guy who's going to make it more difficult to us, but this is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
It is no longer difficult terrain because the caster. Wait.
No, it
It is no longer difficult terrain because of the
Shatter?
the thunderbolt.
Oh, knock away all
Not
the loot stuff.
thunderbolt. The what is it? The shatter that you cast because
nice.
it exploded the area, so that's
Nice.
gone as well.
Okay.
Good shit.
So Riker's he's gonna break, take the attack of opportunity from the guy.
Sorry, Riker, 10 foot, not the whole 20 foot.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Jack-
it was 10 foot. No, but it was a 10 foot
Sphere.
radius. It was a 10 foot radius sphere in the center of a 20-foot cube. So it's 20 feet across the sphere is, and the cube was 20 feet across.
So we are good, I believe.
Either way, the explosion would have moved a lot of the debris away. That's why all the stone tablets are all over the place.
Mhm.
Because they would have not just gone outward, it would have gone up as well.
Not to worry. Seeing what has happened, I'm gonna break from this guy. Gonna take the attack of opportunity. Gonna run like football style, sweep past this single scholar to my right, and attempt to recap him.
15 against AC.
Doesn't hit, which is good. Reckless attack against first scholar is a. Sorry, my hit modifier isn't 2; it's 8. So that hits.
Yep, that hits. 25 against AC.
Lovely. Let me roll up some damages for you. Still raging, having a good time. Kind
Having
of
a good time.
friends with it. 23 radiant. Then I'm gonna continue my movement to close in with other guy. For the swing at him. Really hope for a
On the
quick
first
cue.
one. Second one.
Oh, again, +8, but so what? Sorry, 6 more. So does a 10 hit?
A 10 unfortunately misses.
No, 12.
My modifier is +8. Oh, sorry, a 12. A 12. My
12,
apologies.
12. 12 hits, yes.
Thank Christ, Liam.
You
Thank
need
you.
11 or higher.
problem.
You don't have to be able to count to be a
They're
doctor.
quick elves. They're dead, but quick elves.
23 radiant. Poof, poof.
23 radiant. The last scholar is also gone. Poof.
Okay, no more chain nonsense.
No chain nonsense. It's the new spell's name, chain nonsense.
Chain nonsense.
It sounds like
right.
something a sorcerer would get.
Riker is like
I could have
bleeding
taken
from like
that.
Riker's like bleeding from like 15, 20 cuts and just stops and just like props himself up with his hammer and is just like, fuck me, what a day. Like, looks at Win is just sort of a like, we'll deal with this later, but God, my back hurts.
All right, there are 2 ghosts left. Next. Faith.
Death
Yeah,
saving
so
throw?
I stabilize.
Death
Yeah,
save and throw.
No, she auto stabilized. She's got the parry out.
No, I don't need it because I've
Oh,
got
right.
reactive closure, so I'm stabilized, but I'm just going to stay lying on the ground.
Okay.
Right.
One is done. I'm
One is
just going to put my head on that chunk of brazier, and I'm done.
Hugging it. No more. No more. All right. Next up, Rin.
Okay. Rin's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to say no more, no more. This time I'll say how it ends and cast mass healing word.
Nice.
Nice.
So everyone recovers D4 plus 5 hit points.
Oh, bless you, cleric. That's real good.
That's 9 hit points. I got max roll.
I'll take
9
that.
hit points.
So that brings 1 and
30 feet.
Yasune, hang on, 60 feet.
Hog. That hits everyone.
Yeah, can pick up to 6
Nice.
creatures.
Thank
And
you.
since he can't, and he's going to. He can't cast 2 spells in the same turn, but can I prepare an action as a spell? I know I can't use my spiritual weapon because it's based on
Yes,
bonus
it's
action
a
already.
bonus action for sure.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to prepare action to cast inflict wounds at the 2nd level on this, because this one in front of me's got text as well still. So for when Riker goes to swing at the next, when Riker goes to take a swing at this stone, presumably Rin's going to do inflict wounds on the one in front of him at the same time.
All right. Cool. So does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends his turn.
Roll a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh no. 320 plus 3, I believe. 10.
10. All right. Since you fail, you feel a connection from your god disappear,
Oh no.
as though you no longer have 3 of the paths that you're able to view, and you only have 2 left.
Oh no. So presumably that's some divination magic at least gone. If worse, it could be all my magic gone.
No. That means that a third of your highest level spell slots are gone.
Okay.
Oh,
As in expended or no longer exist?
Expended.
okay.
They cannot be regained until you fix your divine connection.
So does that mean spell slots I've got currently, or just overall?
Currently.
Currently. So that means currently my highest spell slot I've got available is a third. So I have 1 third level spell slot. So I'll just expend that then.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Next, Thomas.
My go.
Get rid of that X as well.
Your
Because
healing
Captain
was very
Yasune is
good.
awake. Go ahead.
Glenn, your healing was super good.
I wouldn't rely on me being able to do much more.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're doing your best, and I do believe in you. I'm gonna go ahead and... You know what? Shalinda is looking fine. Her hair is a little more upright than it normally is, but she's having a pretty swell day, all things considered. So she's just gonna whack this ghost with her weapon.
All right.
She's gonna shillelagh him again,
some
or
guitar solo here.
10 misses, I assume.
Yes, a 10 does miss.
oh,
Yeah. Because I don't think I... No, it's just damage rolls, not attack rolls.
Ah.
Yep. Okay, well, I think you already smacked someone, so I'm just going to go over here, and we're going to have a nice time. Okay, bye-bye.
She's precious.
He is real good. I like this energy. I mean, I'm extremely tired, and you look pretty fucked, one. But I'm hilarious.
All right, next up, Captain. Because you have been healed by your companion, all you need to do is stand up.
please stand up.
I-
Please stand up.
I'm like, what?
Will the
just
real
happened?
Yasune please stand up?
I
The really
I
soon
kind
10
of
ships, please
get
stand
to
up.
my feet slowly, kind of like spit blood. I smell the burnt kind of barbecue flesh. That
Oh
is-
yes, definitely.
And then,
You
like-
spit blood and a bit of ectoplasm as well.
Tui.
I'm kind of, yeah, and I'm kind of like bloodshot eyes. I can like look at the ghost. There's still a ghost in front of me, isn't there?
Yep,
Yeah.
still in the bookshelves.
And I swing.
All right, go ahead.
So that's
Yeah.
a 27.
27 hits.
Nice.
Fuck this ghost up.
to-
Am I allowed to say? I assume we're not a PG podcast.
A bit late for that.
It is.
Right,
14 points of
Sorry.
It is a
damage.
bit late for that.
Yeah,
I
man.
did think of that
14
earlier.
on this ghost.
That magical damage. Pew pew.
Winston, I did think of that earlier, and I apologize for taking most of the
Oh,
audio.
crit! Does she decapitate? Does she decapitate?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the 20's for.
Yeah, decapitation.
Damn it, folks.
If
Damn it.
not, then I get to roll. It's an 8d6.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna double check on the weapon because I'm
You can-
pretty sure decapitation happens immediately.
Yeah.
Decapitate that ghost. Heck yeah.
Which I would say equals death immediately.
The
Well, I mean,
ghost
these guys are already dead, so you know
roller
it's
ghost.
gonna be cool at least.
Here it is. Yep. All right. So, without its head being removed. Okay. So, because it is a natural 20, this is what you do. The single decapitation of this ghost breaks all its ectoplasmic fibers, and you actually erase it from existence.
Ooh.
Wait, that's better than dead.
Right. So I look at my sword. I kind of like hold it up because I've been losing a bit of faith with this sword. I've been swinging and trying to chop, and now I look at it and I go, "Okay, cool."
In fact, as your slash goes through, you kind of like, what was I doing? There's nothing in front of me to attack. As though it's been erased from your memories and all of your memories.
Oh, don't take my first decapitation from me, please.
Roll an intelligence.
All right. Is it a save or is it just like a
Just to check.
25?
Oh, not
Oh,
20.
number 20.
You rewrite your own memory.
Excellent.
You
I'm gonna keep
remember
that.
erasing this sucker from existence. And with that, you will never forget.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be.
Nice ghost decapitation.
I would have liked to have been able to keep the head, but I'm not complaining.
Then what do you do?
Is there anything else that we haven't killed?
There's this one.
There
One
is still
ghost.
another one left.
Okay, I'm out of. And no one's. Okay.
Do you have second wind? You can second wind.
No, I've already. I used that.
You used it already.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Your
Oh, yeah, you used
volume
it during the last fight. Yep.
I think
your
I'm.
volume in
Heal for 11.
Yeah.
Roll that one.
Yeah.
Well,
can-
I could. Okay. No, I've just used my actions. I've only got bonus action. I could move the ghost closer to me or further away, but that's.
Further away might not be a bad idea because you're
Yeah.
on 9 hit points.
All right. DC 17.
Strength?
Strength saving throw.
17.
No,
No.
he gets that one.
that one for
Yeet.
we.
Yeet this
one.
ghost. Yeet the ghost.
How far away?
I move it 20 feet away from me. I just
Away from
put my hand out and I just kind of thrust. And it's
That's
20 feet
amazing.
away.
lean against the column.
Yep. You are all exhausted from this endeavor.
Yeah.
There are no scholars left. There's a single ghost left, and it is going to go after Shalinda.
Rude.
I was just gonna say that she's the nicest one.
Yeah, I mean, we got. Yeah, no, that's not wrong. That's objectively true.
Yeah, she's categorically the good guy.
All right. So, as the ghost approaches you, Shalinda, it first makes a threat to you. Not an intimidation, but just a threat, like a statement. You will play your music and bring my friends forth, so that we can defeat you infidels. And then makes 2 attacks. So 15 is the lowest, with a 25 being able to hit, I assume?
Both hit.
Both hit.
I am a bard.
Bards can't do much defense. Unless they're Tarangel.
Alright, so this is force damage. So 7 force damage. And max 10 force damage. So 17 force damage.
Ooh, how are you looking?
Absolutely fine.
That's
Really?
my
The
turn.
The lightning bolt was the first damage Shalinda has taken the entire
Oh.
battles.
Oh, okay.
Like the only other damage she took today was from the fire pit, and then she had a short rest.
To be fair, Rin's been hit by 2 things and he lost a lot.
Alright,
Shalinda
back to the
was-
top.
Yeah.
Sleepy Riker.
No worries. Riker sees Rin preparing to destroy this tablet and says, he just nods, like he just looks exhausted. He's like, I'll get the other one on the way. He's going to detour past this first tablet next to him, swing at it the reckless style.
Alright. And
That's
Okay, do your attack separately.
3d6 plus 1d8 plus 6 radiant. 7 radiant. I deal 21 radiant to that tablet, and Rin.
he's
You
going to roll
can
the
roll.
hit. Rin hits with a 21.
Nice. With 21, you do hit.
And that's a 2nd level spell slot, which is 4d10.
Christ. Really? That's amazing.
Inflict wounds is a single target touch spell, but it's a lot of damage. Oh, that's 15. I didn't get quite as good that time.
Alright. So, as the both of you crush the writing off of this stone, nothing seems to be affecting that ghost.
Cool. He's still in movement range for me, so I'm just going to move and kneecap him. Second attack, hoping for
Alright.
that 20. Let's see how we go.
Kneecap him.
All those recklesses, the 25 that hits.
If my
Oh,
friend Riker messes you up right now, I just want to say, if you're going to ask someone to do something, try
You didn't
not
actually
stabbing
need to
them.
do a reckless attack. You had flanking advantage. So
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No
flank and
worries. I took the reckless for the to make sure I hit the tablet, so I'm happy. It's all good. 13 radiant.
13 radiant damage. Yep. Do full damage on this guy. Still standing.
Presumably breaking that tablet didn't count as reducing a creature to 0 hit points and thus triggering Great Weapon Master.
No, did
Yeah,
not.
cool. That's my turn. I end it there. Thank you.
All right. So that ready action is gone. It was used. Faith.
From my... Oh, no, I can't. Okay, I'm just going to get up, which is up my...
Get up.
I'm just going to get up.
Get
And
up.
I really can't go anywhere. I'm just going to start walking toward...
Exit.
I'm going to start walking toward one of these bedrooms.
If you're free, I could use a hand, please.
Okay, I turn
Long
around.
range.
Just can't.
No commitment.
I turn around and I've got to be really careful because I don't want to hit.
Cantrip.
Yeah, so I'm just going to Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost? All right.
That dude.
I love the idea that one is walking away and Shalinda pipes up and she just throws a Ray of Frost without looking.
An 11 is a miss.
Yeah.
You're kind of holding onto the wall and you just Ray of Frost the bookshelf.
Yeah. So then because I'm up, so I'm just going to, like I said before, walk around to head to one of the bedrooms.
Okay. All right, next up. Liam.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here, I can see a fair few of the stones. Are any of these stones have writing on them? Do any of these other ones I can see have writing on them still?
All right, so I'm gonna draw. This one doesn't have writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't have writing on it.
And the other 3 do?
The other 3 still have writing on it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move spiritual weapon over here. Bonus action attack with the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
D20 plus 9 to hit. 13 doesn't hit, does it?
On the ghost?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a miss.
Yeah, okay. Can it make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throws.
Do it.
Do it. All right.
5.
You're a piece of rock. You should fail.
Oh, I just realized this will do nothing, but oh well. I was casting Toll the Dead. I'm like, oh, whatever. I made him do the saving throw now, so it's necrotic damage. Well, let's just see. Look. Yeah, oh well.
But the necrotic should be good with the bits of the brazier, shouldn't it?
Oh, well, he wasn't hitting the bits of the brazier because he can't actually target the bits of the brazier with Toll the Dead because they're not creatures.
Oh, okay.
So if that had hit the guy, that cantrip would have done 28 points of damage.
So it's 28 points of nothing.
Yeah, 20 points of nothing necrotic.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can see the spell strike the creature, but it seems to not affect it whatsoever.
Okay. All right. So how do I move? I'd move 4 already. Yes.
Yep.
5, 6. All right. My bad. All right. Next up.
All right. Next up, Bard.
Oh, that's me. It's
Please
my
do the
turn.
magic disappearing banjo on this guy.
Time for a game of disappearing bears.
Okay. Riker, you get to decide what I do. Should I smack him in the face or should I do a cool magic trick?
For sure, cool magic trick. I'll take the last of my hit points and replenish the spell slot for you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. I'll strum my magical instrument and then run. Wait, hang on. Let me double check something. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right because it's my first time casting this.
All good, all
Ever.
good.
No, so it's fine.
If it's heat metal, it won't work because he's made of ectoplasm.
Eat ectoplasm.
Heat ectoplasm.
Works twice as well.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a great spell.
And
Cold, boil that egg.
I truly don't reckon we can stay here to rest. I think we gotta go, which is so green.
Do-
I'm going to. What is seen? I'll just do a draw. Is I run out of the ghost's area, and I just run right over here. Apparently, I drew an eye.
Yep.
Does the ghost make an opportunity attack?
Because you are running past it, yes.
Excellent. It
Dirty
misses.
20. I still miss.
Yep. As Shalinda that runs away just does like a cool somersault across her hands and dodges effortlessly out of the attack. In case
Nice.
anyone's wondering what I did, I just cast the spell Mislead, which turns me invisible and makes it illusory double of myself.
Ooh.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah. But the cool thing about this illusion is that it doesn't actually have any listed capacity to notice it's an illusion, unlike most other illusion spells.
Yeah.
Yep. So to me, you're still there.
Yeah, I'm still physically in the creature's space, up until the fact that now that it's tried to attack something, I'm going to shimmy a little bit away and hope the fact that it saw me move, it might not notice the fact that there's also an invisible person. That's my turn.
So the creature will not be able to. Well, will continue to hunt you down, but because there is an illusionary double, it will be attacking that thing until it hits it and destroys it.
Okay.
I'll try to.
Yes.
Reminds me of the time I made a boss
It doesn't end. It doesn't end.
It literally can chase this illusion forever.
It's gonna chain. Oh my god, that's my turn.
And
You've
my
been
favorite
saved by
thing,
an illusion.
I've
my
played
favorite
illusion
thing
mages.
with
They're
Mislead,
crazy.
my two favorite things, one is that I can talk and see through it as if I was there,
Right.
while being unable to see and hear from my space. So I could like pretend, so I could like taunt him while running away.
Forever shadow clone. The
But it's
forever
also
shadow
nifty
clone.
because I'm effectively a ghost while this illusion is happening, because
Our
the
ghost
illusion
is
doesn't
fighting a
care about
ghost.
physical walls. Come
All
get
right.
me, you stupid head!
All right, that was all.
Yep.
Next up, Captain.
So just to clarify,
Yeah.
if that ghost used its reaction to make an attack of opportunity, does that mean its reaction is now done? That I can
Yes.
jump in, attack, and then jump out, and it doesn't get an attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Take
I'm
all the
going to
advantages you guys need.
jump in, and then I'm going to face the right way.
Crit again. Decapitate another ghost.
Oh, yeah, go, hey.
Oh man,
Flanking. You got flanking. You good to go.
flanking.
The last time we
flanking.
had flanking, we got in trouble, remember?
Oh, no, not this guy. Not this guy. Sorry.
Flank and Z. Flank and Z.
All right, so first attack, first swing, 16.
16 is a miss.
Okay,
Try again.
here we go.
Oh, that'll hit.
24.
24 is a hit.
Get that ghost.
Wow, 10.
10 force
10.
damage.
Yeah,
Still
one magical slashing and
intact.
some
It has taken the damage. You can see the slash of your weapon strike its ectoplasm, but it is still relatively healthy.
All right, I'm going to now.
Bookshelf it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You said bookshelf, so I just imagine you just run away and push the bookshelf over as you go, like, fuck
it's
books.
in there. No, I like books. Stuck in the library. All right, that's me.
All right, my turn. Well, as I said, it will go over to where the eye is because it thinks you're there. It will go past Riker.
Can spiritual weapons do attack of opportunity or not?
I should have stayed there.
No, I'll.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't be able to. No.
All right, cool.
So it has not moved completely away from Riker. I am going to attack twice on this particular illusion that I don't know is. Wow, I still hit, but nothing happens. Amazing.
Illusion spells are so much fun. One time I had a boss do a duel against a phantasmal force. And it crit the phantasmal force, and the phantasmal force just blocked it because, of course it does.
Yeah. All right,
great.
Back to the top. Riker.
Oh Christ! I'm truly exhausted by all of this. This guy's swinging at an illusion.
Well, to you, he's swinging at thin air.
He's swinging at thin air. Sweet. While he does that, I'm gonna smash the 2 tablets. I got 40 feet. I can get to them both, which is good. Reckless. Don't get me wrong. I want to deal damage and hurt things, but more than anything, I want to go to bed and kill this thing.
It's gonna end this fight. It hurts so much.
So I'm 19 for 2d6 plus 1d8 plus 7.
Okay, here we go.
First one, sorry. Here we go. And the second attack. So hits. So first one takes 18 radiant. Next one takes 13 radiant. Bang, bang. Goodbye, blocks of stone. So I'm.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Yep. No, I'm still here. As you erase the written Elvish text off of these stones, it is not affecting this ghost at all still. There's only one left. That's the one you need to get rid of.
One left.
Okay, well now we know, which is good. That's my turn.
Alright, next up. 1. You are on the one that you need to destroy.
I am. I think I've tried just about every type of damage that I have at my disposal.
You can roll an inside check for free.
Okay.
You've still got Necrotic Shroud up, I think. No, you died.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, she died.
Oh, no, yeah, I died. Yeah.
Oh, I die. Oh, don't you hate when you die?
Sorry, don't get it when you die.
Slumped down. Oof. Oh,
I mean, you only went to 0.
It's gone.
So I look at it.
But you didn't do a D in front, so that's why it didn't. I was like, what? Why is the bracket empty?
It's just like, oh no.
And there's an actual one.
So
just like one.
I just shoot it.
Continue your turn.
With,
There's no clues from me.
No. I'm going to walk past and I'm going to create bonfire on it. I'm going to set it on fire.
It's a piece of stone.
I like how Rin's only spell with which he can kill these things is a touch spell as well.
So you go to the side, and it is now.
It's going to take 10. It's on fire, and it took 10 fire damage.
Yep. You singe this stone. It
and I'm going to walk over to the bookshelf.
Continues to burn until there's nothing left to burn. But because it is stone and rock, the burning only happens instantaneously.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to walk to the bookshelf. And do I have enough left to sort of just grab a couple of books at random?
From this bookshelf?
The one I'm standing in front of, yeah.
Yes, you can. Roll a d4 on how many books you grab.
2.
2 books.
Sweet. And if
Book.
I've got any movement left, which I don't know whether the grabbing books took some of my movement, I'm just going to keep going in the direction of a bed.
Yes, you can
God
continue
damn it,
moving.
you're so lazy. You're like,
No, he's at the
I'm
bed.
not lazy. I've got
been a
9
long
hit
day.
points and barely any spell slots left.
the owl beds are so lazy. That's why they're called
One
owl
is
beds, 'cause
spent.
they're all in bed.
Almost at 0.
And that's my turn.
Alright, next up. Rin.
Okay, so this is on fire now, isn't it?
It is.
Okay,
Yep.
thanks for that.
I mean,
this-
stone doesn't sort of be on fire for long, so
yeah, but Rin's only
No,
spell
but
that
there's just
damages
like a blackish
touch.
tinge mark on where the
Yeah.
flames were.
Oh, okay. I thought the whole skirt's still on fire, so I'm like, yeah, my only
No.
spell's a touch spell, so I'm just going to have to touch the
if
flame
I
of
set the
fucking fire.
bookshelf on fire, we'd have problems.
If you had paper on the stone, then yes, it would burn longer. But
No,
it was
the
instantaneous. It just went pop.
Okay.
And I know that my spells don't do any damage to these things anyway, so that it was more an empty. It was a fuck you, basically. I was walking past.
Okay. Let's roll to see if Rin misses his spell attack on it, first of all.
Please no.
No, he does not. So, Rin
No,
is
you do
going
not.
to. He like walks over to it slowly and just kneels down. Looks at his hand once more before just takes a few breaths. Okay.
Oops.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It won't be alright. And he goes and casts second level inflict wounds on the rock,
Okay.
which is 4d10 necrotic damage, 17 necrotic damage. Jeez, that was low rolls. Anyway.
Alright. 17 necrotic damage. Alright. You can see the ghost take a brunt of the damage. But you can still see that there's a bit of text left. There's like one row of elvish text. Faded. But
What
it's keeping this entity alive.
What does this what does this last row of text say?
It's a name.
What does the name say? What's the name?
The name is I will type it down.
Him.
Len.
Okay, I'm gonna make a spiritual weapon attack on him. 25 to hit.
Alright. That hits.
So it's 2d8 plus 5 force damage. 17. Rin just says, as like, because he's still like kneeling with his back facing this guy, brings the spiritual weapon over, and he just says softly, Clem, your time is over. Be gone. And spiritual weapons right through the guy.
And with that, Rin does the final blow at the end of combat.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yay!
that's absolutely grueling combat. Good lord.
Yeah,
Just
so
warning
let's
you.
just think about everything we've dealt with in this day. You know, we had a harpy attack and a delayed long rest. Conwa still hasn't come back.
Yeah.
You know, we've been spiders. We got attacked by... We made Stony Boy into a dragon and a halfling and then put them back together after we fought them.
Yeah,
and then the ghost attacked us. Yeah.
I got banished.
You did get banished. You did, Shalinda. And you kept your good humour, which I admire.
Rin became a heretic.
What is kind of nice about the end of this fight is the five of us are standing around the absence of a brazier, just looking like utter garbage. Like Riker and Yesune are like fully covered in blood. One is still steaming from lightning bursts. Like we're all just sort of looking at each other of like. I think Riker would just be like, "We gotta move, then we gotta rest," and then just like haul that Stony Boy onto his shoulder and just walk towards the staircase at the end.
But it's safer now that we know that we've cleared this area. Is it not safer to rest here? Because we don't know what's beyond.
Roll a religion check.
Who? Rin?
Rin, roll
all
with
of
Mike.
you. No, all of you. Because you're asking for safety, right?
Whoa. Rin got 17, and you got the 22.
17, a 3. Is that a 22?
Yeah, 22 is from your sin.
Not 20.
Oh,
nice. 22 again for an extra 20.
4.
And 4.
So 3 good rolls, 2 bad rolls.
One is not a religious person.
Despite being a literal celestial being.
1 and Riker believe that it is safe in this chamber. The rest of you know that it is absolutely dangerous. It is still life-threateningly dangerous. If you even take a wink, you might be taken to the other side.
We gotta go.
Fine. One accepts that and just sort of turns.
I have a proposition.
Rin stays where he is.
Everyone would like. We should head back upstairs to where the ship is, back out past the spiders, and then I can do something that will relax all of you. You could use with a nice soak. You could do with a nice steaming, probably. I have some lovely spells that will help, calm yourselves and just ease your burdens.
So you're going back the way you came from.
That's my suggestion.
But that could be a good idea because we came in the exit, so there's going to be other entrances, which mean we don't have to come through this library again.
Also, as another option, you may not have noticed, but I am now kind of a ghost. Hello. So I can go and check out the rest of this place if the lovely Riker would carry me upstairs. And that way, no one's in any danger, but we can still get a bit of the lay of the land.
Shalinda.
As things get a little bit conversational, Riker also looks a little bit quiet again as with combat happening, necessities took over, but he's remembering what went down. And he sort of is like, Shalinda, I will help you upstairs and we will make a plan accordingly. I will quickly just detect magic in this room. Presumably everything in it is freaking magical.
So detect magic in this temple library.
Yeah, presumably lights up.
The only thing that lights up is the Stony Boy.
And me.
With everyone else's magical items excluded, the Stony Boy is the only one that lights up. Not even the bookshelves with spells inside them.
By the way, that's the spell book room, by the way, people.
I will turn to Yesune and be like, Captain, would you help Shalinda scout ahead? Don't put yourself in danger, but I believe she is safe. I need a moment with young Rin.
Yusune stops and kind of looks at Riker, trying to work out what a moment with Rin kind of means, and then kind of like nods and helps Shalinda.
Okay.
Now, sorry, to clarify, are we going up the stairs in the south or back the way we came to the north?
That's your choice, or the captain.
Shalinda, did you want to scout further ahead?
Shalinda wanted to scout further ahead up the stairs.
But the north is the way out that we know.
Yeah.
We know all the tricks on the way north. We put the spiders to sleep and appeased them, so we know how to get.
So Shalinda and I are having a quick glimpse to the south. Is that what's happening?
That's right.
All right, let's do it.
Sure.
So as the both of you head upstairs, none of you have cast like prestidigitation to clean yourselves up from your blood-stained existence.
No,
Rin
Rin could, but he has not.
No, but I'm going to change myself into a giant spider once we're on the move.
Okay.
These guys are just doing a scout. I do not think we're moving as a party just yet.
Yep.
No.
And that, so we only got the illusion. We got the illusion going up there, and the giant spider right now.
That's right.
Not yet.
Oh,
once we're on the move.
Not yet. Because you
we're
haven't
on the
left
move.
yet. So they're still scouting. I'll do the scouting thing first, and then. But if you have any questions before that, please ask.
One, since Riker wants to go to talk to someone, could I just hold your hand for a bit? I don't want to get lost.
Sure.
I don't want to be lost.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I'm invisible.
No problem. Do you want me to come with you?
Oh, no. I'm literally going to just stand here. I just don't want people to like wander off and forget that I'm here, because I won't be able to see or hear while I'm doing this.
Okay. Well, why don't we let them talk and we'll have a look through this bookshelf together?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Sure. Give them
I'll
some
just hold
space.
the back of your shirt, yeah.
Okay. So, those of you who are scouting upstairs, you reach the top of the staircase, and there is a stone ceiling blocking your path.
Ooh, wild.
We
just
have
to go
The
face through
staircase
it.
seems to continue on past it, but you're not able to open it up.
Okay.
I'm going to phase my head through the other side. Does it look like there's a lever?
Yeah.
As you phase your head over to the other side, there is no lever. This one requires a bit of brute force to push it to the side.
Oh well, is it bigger than large?
It is as big as the brazier, so it would be large.
Okay, then I could, if it would be possible, use my telekinetic push to kind of like move it out of the way.
Okay. So you use your telekinetic push to shift it, or do you just launch it above you?
Okay, so let me think about this. I'd just like to lift it to see what's beyond, with the idea that I could drop it quickly if I needed to just put it back in place.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hold on.
you lift it quickly, and a gush of water pushes past the small cracks that you've created.
Ooh. All right, I definitely put it back in place.
You put it back in place. The water drips down further. It doesn't seem to end as though there is a reservoir of water above you.
Ooh.
Okay, so am I soaked in water?
You are.
But at least you
You're
plugged the
so
hole again.
wet.
So I come back downstairs like dripping wet. No, there's nothing there.
I'm just gonna keep poking around, so don't mind me, okay?
Okay.
Ghost
Alright.
poke.
So,
Does he-
as a ghost
Oh, wow.
poke, you can see that this is a submerged library. Even though it's up above the secret library, this is still inside a relatively large tower. And the water is about 30 feet up.
So if I lifted it again and I let the water pass through, I'm not going to drown everyone downstairs, am I?
No. It would gush past you. You would have to make a strength saving throw because the water would essentially try and push you with its full force. Aside from that, no one would have drowned in this area.
Okay. So Shalinda, can you tell everyone to maybe brace? And I will move away from the entry of the stair, so that I don't get swept down it, and I will lift it enough to control the water coming through to make sure it's not an explosion of water, that it's just a fast flowing, like that it lift it so that it never really passes my knees.
Okay. So you kind of slide the plug essentially, so that there's a small opening, like slot, like up above you. So then you could be underneath the plug, and it's essentially just pours down like a waterfall near the edge of this staircase. So then you're not affected.
Cool.
And I'll just relay the message from my normal body.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then switch back to the illusion.
Yep. Okay, so while that's happening, what are the other four of you doing?
Riker would sort of walk to Rin. He looks almost as garbage as Rin does at this point. They're both covered in blood. They both look exhausted. They both look pretty shattered.
Rin is still kneeling exactly where he was as before. He doesn't turn or react to you at all.
Riker, I think, would not interrupt his friend, even that he knows or has an idea of what he may be going through. While he may not understand it, he certainly has an appreciation for what genuine loss feels like. He will sit by his friend. Riker doesn't wear armor. He's just in a simple shirt. He takes it off. His scales are covered in his own blood. And he gets a couple things out of his pack. Really only 3 things. He gets a little bowl out, puts some water in it, does his little gentle dragonborn breath to warm it a little bit, and starts ripping the remnants of his shirt off, and sort of dips a couple of the less bloodstained ones in the water and starts cleaning the blood off his own scales. He deliberately turns the bowl with a clean rag in it towards Rin, but doesn't say anything to him, seeing that Rin is in sort of an acute crisis, and would say, "It's hard to know where to begin, Master Kesto, but I would exchange words with you should you have time." And the other thing he's taken out of his pack is a very old, just simple steel dagger. He's not stabbed into the ground, but it's just there next to the bowl.
Yep.
Rin says, "You don't need to bother. I'm probably just going to die here."
Riker chuckles and is God or no, Rin, I think you are destined for a less dusty death than this one. Though we are in the desert, my friend.
Rin, roll a religion check.
A religion check?
Yep.
D20 plus 7. 14.
14. You feel another spike in your mind. You have succeeded to keep your faith, but as a result, you are punished for it. Take 8 radiant damage.
Okay. So Rin doubles over with a gasping breath at that. He says, I'm afraid kind words will only go so far with these sorts of things. I existed for one reason, and now I've gone against that. I've done nothing. It doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. One little strand goes unraveled, but there will be more. There are always more. There are always contingency plans for these things, you know?
Riker looks genuinely concerned to put a hand on his shoulder and looks up at his bowed head and is like, Rin, I only need you to know one thing, and that's I don't blame you for anything that happened in here today. But I got to ask you, when I looked in your eyes, when I was seeing you over that brazier and I saw you looking at that dragon, I don't know many things, but I know what I saw in your eyes. Do your visions frighten you as much as I think they do?
Yeah, one of the earliest ones I can remember, I was about was it 7, I think, yes. That was one of the first times I saw myself die. You really feel it, you know? I felt the flesh go off my bones and seared into nothing, and as I was exploded and ripped apart. That wasn't a nice day.
Riker has gone from washing the blood off himself to washing some of the blood off Rin while he talks to him. But he's like, he looks rattled at that, and he's like, a nightmare like that would have broken a lesser man, Rin, in ways that you have not been. But when I saw what I did in you, you need to know that that is something I understand better than anything, and that's fear. And I know I don't talk about it, and I know I don't use it, but fear has been what has driven me all the way along, and fear is what makes me scared of what I might do, or what might happen if I do nothing, or in your case, as you know, fear makes me worry about what might happen if I do what I think is right. You're not alone, Rin, and I want to show you something that I learned early. And Riker's cleaned off all of his chest scales, and he's got an old scar where a whole lot of his scales he's peeled off, and he gets that dagger, and he's like, Christ, it's been a while since I've done that, and slides it into a space just under the skin there, and sort of with the handle of it, he sort of takes Rin's hand and puts it on his handle. So Rin, I would think as you held your hand on the dagger, you would feel Riker's heart beating, and he would say, nothing scares me more than that the villagers who cast me out may have been right about me. That I am nothing. I am a curse, I am a problem, and I will never amount to anything. And when I get angry, what scares me is that I am a force for nothing but damage and pain and death. And that terrifies me, and that fuels my anger, and it fuels all of my pain. But while I was walking, I met a man, and he helped me realize that there are moments you can control. When you feel like your heart is beating faster than you know and the walls are closing in and you are more scared about what you will do than what you won't do, you've got to remember that the time between those heartbeats is yours to control and yours to do something with. And I think you would probably see Riker close his eyes and his heartbeat slow a little bit, despite just stabbing himself in the chest. And he would say, my name is Riker Olfson, and more than anything, I fear that I am what those people said I was. Nothing but pain and suffering and death. I let this fear steal me, but I do not grant it my soul.
Rin? So go on. Do you want?
Oh, no, and then I would just open my eyes and look.
Rin has his little his scepter in his hand. Nothing, I suppose. I suppose that's right. You know, I can't remember the last time before today that I really chose something for myself. He puts the scepter down on top of the shattered remnants of stone.
Yep.
Maybe it's not so bad to be nothing sometimes. I'm blind and I don't know where I'm going, but Maybe it's better than knowing all the bad things and agonizing over it all the time. Do you think, even if you are nothing but the worst, the destroying and everything, maybe you can just point that just one way for me, just for this once. Rin's going to cast Bless on Rika.
Yep.
And sort of like indicates towards his scepter and says, maybe just once for me, please.
Oh, and
Roll
what
a
exactly?
religion check. Cast a spell.
Oh, roll a religion check.
And Riker, I would like you to
Oh,
roll
10.
a religion check, please.
Shit, 10.
10. Another one of your links to your god vanishes.
Yeah.
Roll the
Right.
nat 20.
With a natural 20, you notice that the glowy boy, the stony boy, starts to glow. It's a shine that penetrates both of you. It engulfs you in holy light. And as the second strand of your faith leaves your body, you sense an internal struggle within you, and it brings it back. And we'll end the session there.